The following is an AI-based parody created for satire and entertainment purposes. All voices, conversations, and scenarios are artificially generated and do not represent the opinions, actions, or voices of any individuals represented. This content is not meant to confuse or misinform.
What's good, everyone? We're finally back, and this time, this is really where it all ends.
We stopped Saren and Sovereign, we stopped the Collectors, and now the Reapers have been dealt with, so there's only one thing left to do.
Much like the end of your average one-piece story arc, it's time to party.
Before we party, we've got to meet up with all our friends. We've got quite a few dates on our hands.
We've got Tally, Miranda, James, Samantha, and Javik up first.
And the Armax Arsenal Arena tiebreaker is on the agenda, too.
Yeah, and you're getting smoked in that just like you did against those Husks.
I'm never going to live that down if I don't win this.
We'll get to the tiebreaker when the time is right. For now, let's talk to the squad mates.
Miranda, good to see you.
Let's put some emphasis on that it's good to see you.
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepard. I like it.
I can't imagine Shepard thought he'd have such a banger apartment after growing up as a colony kid.
Admiral Anderson came in clutch.
I think it's funny that we ended up in control of the Normandy both times it was supposed to be under Anderson's supervision, and then also got his apartment.
Speaking of which, can we even afford this place? Did Anderson just pass his rent on to us or something?
I'm choosing to believe this is less of an apartment and more of a condo, so it's Anderson's to hand off.
A clone?
Yeah, saw it myself. Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention.
Was it the clone stored at the Minuteman station? Shouldn't Miranda have known about it?
Yes, in fact, it was Miranda who showed the clone to Brooks in Mass Effect Foundation Issue 8. Another confusing thing, Miranda mentions that Brooks went by Hope Lilium when she was putting together the squad for Mass Effect 2, but as far as the comics are concerned, that's not true. Miranda and Brooks conversate quite a bit in Foundation, and the only name Miranda uses is Rasa.
Mass Effect continuity is confusing.
That's a polite way of saying it's a fucking mess.
Well, Issue 8 of Foundation came out in 2014, while the Citadel DLC was released in 2013, so as you might expect, the contradiction lies with the comics and not the game.
Oh, they shut down my favorite sushi place.
There is no way we're still yapping about the sushi place.
Was that the only chain of it on the Citadel or something?
How does Miranda even have a favorite sushi place on the Citadel? She's not supposed to be here.
Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you manage that?
It exploded.
No, it didn't. Someone shot it, and then we fell through it.
I'm starting to wish we had. If we're going to be blamed for blowing something up, I at least want it to be true.
Anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Miranda is commenting on Shepard letting their pet fish die, but I'm pretty sure we didn't have pet fish at any point in the playthrough.
But why did it want your life? Why would anyone? All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
Said the former high-ranking member to a human supremacist terrorist organization.
Probably for the best.
Trust me, I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepard?
The scars on our face, speaking of which, I've been meaning to talk to you about the eye scar we had before we died.
Donald, for crying out loud, let it go.
Sure.
Come on, you rebuilt me from almost nothing.
The liquid in Miranda's glass just had trouble existing on this plane of existence.
In the corner.
Well, clone or not, I'm the only Shepard left.
Good point. I guess I'm stuck with you.
I'm trying to be stuck to you like glue, Miranda.
That you do, my friend. That you do.
Hey, loco.
Oh God, I just felt a chill run down my spine.
Why? What's wrong with you?
You don't know what's about to happen now that we're doing this James conversation with Barry.
No, I don't. Is there some Barack and Joe lore I'm missing?
No spoilers, Joe. Just let the man figure it out when it starts.
Okay, anyway, Shepard should be less concerned with James trashing the apartment when we're going to have Grunt and Rex in here later.
Nice view. But this place, it's just so not what I'm used to.
Yeah, we're more used to the cabin on the Normandy.
I grew up on the beach on the Pacific, so, you know, water, sand, real air.
You said James is from California, right?
Yeah, Solana Beach.
Yeah.
Damn, James must come from money if he can afford to live
I
there.
get that. It's tough being away from home.
Yeah. Hey, is it true you and Tally are,
Whoa, tread lightly there, James.
Yeah? Why?
how do you two, I mean, is she...
I feel like Tally wouldn't be very happy if we told you anything, James.
Do Quarians have...
James asks the same thing about Garrus.
I'm surprised he'd even want to know.
I'm pretty sure he's only asking from a curiosity point of view and not for any depraved reason. You know, kind of like how Joker asks about Liara's hair tentacles, except, you know, more private. James does also ask about your relationship with Cortez if you're with him, and he doesn't ask any invasive questions. He's just happy that Shepard and Steve found each other. If you haven't romanced anyone at all, James and male Shepard will talk about how they think romance isn't compatible with military life, or they'll both agree they're waiting on the right person.
That's pretty funny considering James is caught flirting with Ashley if you don't romance her during the party.
And with female Shepard, James just says all his flirting is just his way and nothing serious, so he probably wasn't really pursuing Ashley either.
I still can't get over how ironic it is that out of the 3 Alliance squad mates, James is the only one who can grasp the concept of the regulations against fraternization.
Hasta la vista, Shepard.
All right, now it's time to show James who the top dog really is.
What do you mean by that?
Barry, I really do not have the energy to sit here and watch you engage in this nonsense.
Well, too bad. Donald didn't feel like walking around to get all the dialogue, even though it's technically his turn, so I'm doing it. I'm going to beat James's 182 pull-up record.
Oh God, there's no way you actually do this seriously.
Barry used to make me sit here and watch this all the damn time, bro.
Actually, before we start, let me go change Shepard into something more fitting.
This is sweet.
183 pull-ups in a leather jacket is crazy.
Use it for a bit.
Where the hell did we get the tank top from?
One of the mods, of course.
I'm actually reliving a nightmare right now.
Look at you. You know, my record is 182. You think you can beat it?
Maybe.
Oh, this should be good.
Is 182 pull-ups a lot or something?
The current most consecutive pull-ups record is held by Kenta Adachi, who did 1,224 pull-ups in 2024. He beat his own previous record, which was 651.
You're not going to believe what my ego is telling me right now.
Donald, you are not doing anywhere near 1,000 pull-ups. You'd be lucky if you could pull your chin over the bar 5 times.
Maybe you're right, but maybe I'm delusional enough to completely ignore what you're saying.
Barry, please tell me this is a joke and you're going to let Shepard fail.
Does it look like I'm going to let that happen?
Honestly, I'm down for this just so we can say we're better than James.
You don't even get anything. There's no achievement. It's a waste of time.
A waste of time it may be, but I've got time to waste.
Okay, but surely you're not going to subject the poor viewers to this.
Watching this wouldn't be as bad as them watching you play all of Mass Effect 2.
Nice form.
Thank you, James. Anyway, don't worry. I'm sure we'll just time skip or whatever in a second.
I like how we get a new camera angle every few dozen of them.
That's halfway to my record.
Great.
Oh my fucking God, that's only 91.
And now 90 more of them to go.
All right, this, I'm going to sleep.
Oh, what, do you need us to put Minecraft parkour or Subway Surfers on the screen so you can pay attention? Jesus Christ, did he always snore like a fucking lawnmower swallowed a toolbox?
I don't know. Probably, I gotta admit, though, I didn't think he'd actually fall asleep.
What if we just don't wake him and settle the tiebreaker between the two of us?
As tempting as that sounds, Donald, I think we should both actually set the record straight and leave little doubt that we're better than Joe.
Yeah, I guess. It'll be more fun seeing him fail against the mirror match opponents.
And there we go, everyone, 183 pull-ups.
Well, I'll give Joe one thing, he was right. That wasn't worth it at all.
And speaking of which, Joe, wake the f*** up.
What? Did I win yet?
Not even in your dreams.
You got a good little 15-minute nap, Joe, so I don't want to hear you complaining about being tired when it's time for the Armax Arsenal Arena.
Like I could do another 183.
God, please don't do another 183.
Whatever you say, loco. Damn, you still got it. Don't let anybody tell you different.
We never have and
Don't
never
worry.
will.
I won't.
All right, now that the real business has been dealt with, we can finally move on.
You know what? I'm glad you're here, Barack, because there's zero chance I'd do that bullshit myself.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
Thank God, a much better scenario we've entered.
I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
I think Tally got hit with one too many dosages of
You remember
Medigel.
that line from Fleet and Flotilla? Shall I and Bella kiss on the balcony?
I'm afraid the only fleet and flotilla I know is that dating Sim Legion is really bad at.
What? You've never? How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
Oh God, she's about to make us watch the Quarian equivalent to Twilight.
Fleet and Flotilla is well respected in the Mass Effect universe for its positive portrayal of Turian and Quarian relationships. The vid has spawned a relationship simulator, which Legion is hopeless at, as Joe noted earlier. It's a popular movie among Quarians and Turians alike. There's a Turian in Mass Effect 2 asking a Quarian to see it with him.
With the lovers from two different worlds?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover, we memorized the lyrics from the musical. Oh, we can activate sing-along mode.
Oh God, Commander Shepard singing too?
Let the moon shining light.
It looks like Tally has that covered.
Letters with its rays. Though I know that dawn will set us on course for separate ways.
Thankfully, it doesn't look like the guy has any lyrics, just stand there and look pretty Commander.
Sorry for all my living days. Now unmasked, I feel your skin on mine.
So we have to bed Tali now, right?
Attaboy, Joe.
The Shadow Broker dossier on Garrus also reveals that Fleet and Flotilla has a soundtrack.
I had no idea.
The song called Fire in the Courtyard is among Garrus's top 5 song choices when in a firefight according to his visor specs.
I didn't expect Archangel to be into romance flicks.
Everyone has a soft side.
I feel like we kind of blew up Garrus's own dream of dating Aquarian and living out Fleet and Flotilla by getting with Tali.
Damn, I guess the two of them must be taking what might be their last chance if they're both single when we see them talking before Priority Earth.
Tali does say it's just a fling.
Are you f***ing kidding me? They had yet another chance to rectify their mistake and have Tali remove her mask before Shepard to mirror what happens in Fleet and Flotilla, and they let it pass.
BioWare gatekeeping what Tally looks like might actually be more disappointing than the endings themselves.
Another day, another disappointing thing about Mass Effect 3.
Enjoying your shore leave, Javik?
You haven't been going around calling anyone a primitive, have you?
I'm pretty sure Javik just says that as a reflex at this point.
It is a great honor and will boost morale for the war.
Jesus, Javik really is an old man. You make an offer to him and he just accepts it.
I have a feeling anyone who tries to scam Javik is going to have their insides rearranged by his green biotics.
Attention! The Prothean is on set. Someone tell the stunt double he's been demoted.
Is that supposed to be us?
They didn't even try to make them look like Shepard.
Also, don't demote the stunt double. We are not doing our own stunts.
Roll count.
We had enough of that after we fell through the fish tank.
And action! Commander Shepard, thank you for coming. The urgent hour of doom, which we all urgently face, draws near. Urgently so.
Who in the hell wrote this dialogue?
But there is hope. The Council understands you recently found a Prothean in a refrigerator and defrosted him.
You know, that isn't entirely wrong.
So are you guys just making this up, or what?
Of course not. A writer wrote it, so it must be true.
Damn, it's really that simple? I am the greatest Mass Effect player of all time.
Donald, you spoke that, you didn't write it.
Nah, someone wrote it, I'm just vocalizing it.
The Vorcha Counselor will kindly refrain from further interruptions.
You know what I like about this? They couldn't find a Turian and Asari shameless enough to be a part of this production.
I don't imagine any Turian or Asari is interested in being a part of this when their homeworlds are burning. The Vorcha is too stupid, and I guess this particular Volus doesn't care about the war.
Solarian kidney is best served at room temperature. It is even better when the Solarian is still alive. The fear adds spice.
Thank you for that, Javik. I'm taking notes. Grunt will need his protein.
Did someone say Prothean? This one is familiar with enkindling. This one has enkindled multiple females across the galaxy.
Blasto, isn't it kind of blasphemous to use the word enkindle as a euphemism for having sex?
Also, don't these things like blow their load into the water over some eggs or something? Who is Blasto smashing?
I mean, Donald, come on, do you really need me to paint the picture here?
You know what, you're right, I must be off my A game.
This one was ignored. This one's efforts fell on obstructed...
Actually, that was me. Sovereign, Saren, you might have heard of them?
Considering half of Blasto's stories are just alternate tellings of Shepard's adventures, he definitely has.
Blasto has numerous films in his role as the first Hanner Spectre, such as Blasto Saves Christmas, which apparently pulled 1.9 billion credits at the box office.
This one did not read that far into the script. This one does not share top billing.
Wow, Blasto is a bit of a diva. Even I'm willing to share top billing with these two baboons next to me.
Don't make it sound like you're doing us some kind of favor.
Your kind were nothing more than appetizers. Would you prefer to be boiled or fried?
Javik, I'm really appreciating the gourmet information.
Donald, you cannot feed the sentient aliens to Grunt.
Motivation. Very well. Commander Shepard and Prothean partner of undetermined ethnic origin.
So I guess Blasto doesn't believe Javik is a Prothean.
Given the way he used the term enkindle earlier, I suspect Blasto isn't a very pious Hanner.
Stupid jellyfish. How did you become a Spectre?
I am not just a Spectre.
So this guy can do a wheel, but we can't?
You better be ready to die about this if you're pulling guns, Blasto.
Where is the airlock so I may throw you out of it?
We don't have a prop for that.
You better get an airlock on deck or you're next Mr. Director.
Look! It's Sovereign's half-brother, Sluggard! And he's looking for some payback.
You know, the effects there actually weren't that bad.
Did we just die or something?
Say your line. You'll die now.
This is the highlight of this Vorch's 20-year life, by the way.
Is indoctrinated.
This one is the hero of the Citadel. This one has an incendiary projectile with the Counselor's name on it.
This one is the hero of the Citadel.
Are these guns actually loaded?
This one insists.
This one doesn't care.
I guess Shepard is a bit of a diva, too.
Well, we did kill the clone because we refused to share the role of Shepard.
May we go now, Commander?
I'm still confused as to how this vid was supposed to improve morale. If I saw Commander Shepard engaging in this instead of killing Reapers, I'd just give up.
Blasto 8. Blasto cures the genophage.
All right, bro, we're gonna take your ass to court if you keep this up.
Fennec, hit the comms.
Kasumi, my beloved, it's good to see you.
Urch, you take the vault. Avoid the thermal sensors.
Should she be loudly announcing this plan of hers like this?
Everyone in Mass Effect is severely hard of hearing, except for when they're not. Then they hear everything.
You go in as security, fake the arrest.
And case in point, Shepard is the only one who can hear Kasumi talking.
I'm guessing security here has gotten real lax since Elijah got killed.
Take a walk, guys. I can explain.
It looks like you're casing the joint.
Normally I'd advise against this, but we did sneak in here ourselves not too long ago.
Are you hard up for credits, or is this just to stay in practice?
People who can't get to the Citadel are having a rough time out there. This place has more money than it knows what to do with. It could help those refugees survive.
Do credits have any real value with the state of the galaxy?
As long as people are still taking them, sure.
And it's not like the owner can spend it if the Reapers win.
The owner can't spend anything at all because he's dead.
To help the poor?
I'm doing what I do. Raiding Cerberus bases and infiltrating Reaper-held locations is fun.
So Ninja Girl is actually getting her hands dirty?
Stealing?
And here I thought she was just hanging out with Hackett.
Kasumi just didn't want to be diving directly into the thick of the mess on the Normandy.
I suppose that's fair. A Reaper was in fact shooting at the Normandy during Priority Rannoch. Anyway, go have fun, Kasumi, but we didn't see you.
Just don't get caught, okay?
Hey, come on. I never get caught.
I don't know how with the way your so-called stealth missions operate.
Excuse me, is there a problem?
No, go check the restrooms for red sand trippers or something.
Yeah, no one saw you stealth in the middle of the casino.
No problem at all.
About damn time Garrus put on something other than body armor.
Hey, that lady was checking him out.
It's too bad she dances like Commander Shepard.
Speaking of dancing, this is when Garrus somehow makes Commander Shepard dance properly if you romance him.
That's definitely his greatest feat in the whole trilogy.
Mostly we make plans for what to do when we're back at work. I have some ideas on the Normandy's forward cannon.
Garrus, all you do is mess with that damn gun.
That Mark IV silencer scope I saw at the gun shop?
You know, it's funny. Garrus didn't like shooting as a kid. Now all he wants is firearm stuff.
Excuse me. I saw you checking out my friend here. I thought you two should meet.
All right, Garrus, we set up the alley now. All you need to do is make it an oop.
So, hello, and,
Oh my God, what a fucking airball.
Bro is lagging out.
Tell her she looks nice.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe a little quiet, introspective, but decent overall.
Oh.
Did anyone else just hear that noise?
Yeah, it sounded like a brick.
Try small talk.
Come here often. I imagine anyone who does is probably an alcoholic.
Garrus, what kind of fucking lead is that?
I work at the Turian embassy. Come here to unwind.
Not everyone can have the same kind of charisma as Barden Joe Shepard, I guess.
Yeah. Well, listen. I've got this thing I forgot I had to do, and I should probably just go do it.
I guess the only way Garrus can get some is by fighting women to a draw first and then holding the tiebreaker in her quarters.
That guy was so drunk he didn't notice he lost one of his beers.
Sorry. Let's start over again. What I've been trying to say is my name's Garrus, and I'd love to have a drink with you.
All right, that's a better shot, Garrus. We'll check up on you at the half.
You're mine, you bastard. God damn it.
So this is how the old man is spending his retirement, getting rage baited by a crane game.
At least he isn't trying to blow himself up with Omega.
Fucking impossible.
What are you doing?
There was a kid here, sniveling brat, spending all his credits, crying.
So you thought you'd get a prize for him?
He asked. Looked simple enough. God damn it.
It doesn't seem too simple.
Where's the kid?
He's really going to blow every credit he got from joining us in 2 on this.
Joke's on you, he wants to use our credits instead.
Better we could go do?
What could possibly be more important than Zaid Masani not getting bested by some fucking kids game?
Good Lord, he's really holding a grudge.
Well, with Vito dead, he's got to hold a grudge with something.
Okay then.
Credits.
Sure. But even a bounty hunter's got to use his manners once in a while.
You know the magic word Zaid.
Please.
He really struggled to get that out.
Easy. Easy.
Okay, that has to be rigged. How do you even know if you've grabbed the thing properly or not?
It's obviously rigged somehow.
Rigged?
I'm going to hunt down the shit-for-brains inventor of this crooked game and pull his inspiration out through his asshole. Probably some smart-ass Salarian bastard.
My money is it being made by an Asari, personally. It looks like the claw or whatever uses Mass Effect fields.
Credits. All right.
This has to be pure RNG. He didn't do anything different.
Here you go, sweetheart.
Well, she didn't drop it, so she must appreciate it.
I can't believe Zaid has more motion than Garrus.
Feel like Apollo's, Casino, more claw.
Leave the claw alone. You'll go on a losing streak now that you
Will
won
another victory
something.
ever match the one you just experienced?
You're right. Guess you've been around that block a few times.
A few too many.
Come on, you're buying.
Okay, bro, I know you've got money. Stop playing with me.
Is this some variation of space chess or something?
It looks more like team fight tactics. I wish there was an actual game of this. But that would require someone actually coming up with game mechanics.
Absolutely nothing about what we just watched made sense.
Brilliant endgame. Excellent use of the Baylusian gambit.
Whatever Samantha did, it must have been pretty good.
Space chess?
See, it is chess.
It's called Capesh Yakshi, Blade of the Night Winds. The Asari have played it since we were supposed to meet for lunch.
You stood us up for a video game trainer?
I bet you wouldn't have forgotten about Edie.
I thought I'd be eliminated in the first few rounds.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be free to join your friend in 20 moves or fewer.
To Sousa.
Trainer.
The cameraman is getting creative.
Just give me your frigates now. I always take them sooner or later.
Polgara to Sousa. She's knocked me out of 4 tournaments.
Are these tournaments like serious or something?
Specialist?
Commander?
Kick her ass.
Roger that.
At the very least, make sure you don't lose until turn 21, just to spite her words from earlier.
I am greatly confused by the rules here. Did T. Sousa attack on Sam's turn? All she did was move.
So much for your frigate. Neural feedback. It disincentivizes sacrificing pieces casually.
I feel like that can't be 100% safe.
If you die in the game, you die for real.
A few more centuries, trainer, and you might be a challenge.
You know, it's kind of funny to think about an Asari who's hundreds of years old having genuine beef with a human who's probably in her
More
mid-20s.
respect for the great thinkers. I'm able to live quite comfortably teaching Asari maidens tactics and strategy through this game.
Okay? We use video games to train our soldiers and stuff too. You're not special.
Helping with the Asari war effort. I mean, Earth was taken by surprise, but Thessia? You had all the warning in the world, and the Reapers just rolled in.
The Turians got hit third and fairly earlier on, and they actually held Palaven long enough for the Krogan to help.
That's another strategy that doesn't work on the Reapers. It didn't work on the Rachni either, or the Krogan. Have the Asari ever won a war?
Damn Shepard, remind me not to trash talk you.
Have a culture that was exploring space while you were using stone-tipped spears.
You owe that to the Protheans, by the way.
I think you're supposed to hit the button there when your turn is done.
Successful rage bait.
I'm sorry, T'Souza. This might sting a bit.
Wait, is the game real-time combat too?
How the hell did Trainer's lone fighter blow up the planet and the entire fleet?
I think T'Souza just f***ing died.
That definitely wasn't a little shock either. The interface was smoking.
Did you miss the part where I said you'd die for real if you died in the game?
Cause, Trainer. Carry on.
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
I guess Edie doesn't need Joker walking around with her anymore.
I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value.
Spoken like a true introvert, Edie.
His credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
Damn, I didn't realize Joker had money like that.
I am not formally employed.
Yeah, regular reminder that Edie, at least the Normandy part of her, is Alliance property.
I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
She could probably siphon endless credits from unwatched bank accounts or something.
What's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
First gift? Always try something you both have in common. Safest bet.
What do you do together?
We interact most closely when we are flying. It occurs to me that he does not have a sky car for traveling around the Presidium.
Wait a second.
The 2187 Blackout has a top speed.
Wait, that article says 2187. Is it not 2186?
That might just be when the car releases, though I doubt it'll be so readily available following the war.
Blood pumping.
5-year warranty? Replacement parts?
Whoa, hold on there, Edie.
I fail to see what is wrong.
You were about to put your mans in generational
When you buy
debt.
someone a present, it's best not to bankrupt them. You want to rent it.
Using the 1 credit equals 16 cents exchange rate that was used by comparing the 500 credit model ship that has a real-life counterpart, the 2187 Blackout would have ran Joker $120,000.
That actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
I think this gift is supposed to be for Joker.
Are we getting married?
I don't know if Joker and Tali will appreciate this.
You don't know that. Maybe they'll be down for a polycule.
The way the Normandy operates, it may as well be that.
Each metal compounds with the last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
Well, thank you, Edie.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
Oh, trust me, Edie, I know guys who would drop so much money on you that it would make that sports sky car look like a Hot Wheels toy.
Donald,
That's why I recorded
you're one of those guys.
Maybe I am, so what of
I
it?
had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
What?
That's a long way for a joke, Edie.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
I think I missed the punchline for that one.
Who's next?
I was thinking of something for Liara.
And speaking of Liara,
Did Anderson play the piano, or is that just here for decoration?
it probably came with this place.
Man, forget the price of the Blackout. I want to know how much this place ran Anderson.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Yeah, I play a mean Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the
There was
piano,
always
too.
something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
That's ironic coming from you, Liara. Don't you remember how we met?
Donald, I fear she wins this one considering she saved our corpse from falling into the collector's hands.
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere.
I wonder if Liara will get back into archaeology after the war.
Well, we know she's going to write a book with Javik. Maybe the two of them will write about going around and exploring Prothean ruins.
I feel like that would be really depressing for Javik.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. The person who taught me that song was a friend.
Was?
Everyone is dying these
So much
days.
time chasing down knowledge. Sometimes I forget that there are things you learn by doing nothing. By just spending time with the people you care about.
If only you didn't have such minimal dialogue in the main game.
I guess that serves as an example of how obsessed Liara was with trying to stop the Reapers.
Situations on a daily basis.
She was already in a life-threatening situation before she met up with us.
Plus her business with the Shadow Broker's forces occurred when Shepard was dead.
I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Liara, you're 109. You're not supposed to be spending your maiden stage like this.
And now we have something a bit more somber.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Kreos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father devoted to his son.
Wow, I'm surprised to see the Counselor here.
Well, Thane did save her life, and she seems to be the type to appreciate favors done for her.
Thane really stepped up when it counted, even though he was ravaged with illness.
Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through worn-torn streets to reach me because he knew I needed help.
The Shadow Broker dossier makes it clear that Thane was actually pretty far from 100% even back in Mass Effect 2. His medical report with Dr. Chakwas reveals that his lung capacity was already sitting as low as 42%, with his left lung having large lesions and the right lung having nodular lesions.
Damn, so he boxed Kai Leng at like 20% or something?
The fact he was able to keep up on the suicide mission in that condition is crazy.
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be...
Yeah, Tali is already racked with guilt over what happened on Freedom's Progress in Haestrom. She's seen struggling to send messages to the families of a deceased Quarian that was in her unit.
Strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Someone should go tell that to Jacob.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
You'd think Samara would take a moral issue with Thane's profession, but I think her history with Morinth endeared her to him and his situation with Koliat.
I always forget you're actually a literary savant when it comes to Samara.
As a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around in a way few organics do.
A shame it came near the end of his life.
Came onto the Normandy. All Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood.
I was meaning to ask, what's with the random Hanner back there?
One of the mods adds the Hanner. I think the idea is they're supposed to be the one Thane served back in the Compact.
Take your time, son.
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone...
Why don't we explain how exactly you were prevented from killing Joram Talis?
Shush, Donald. Koliat is giving a eulogy.
Important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
I hope Koliat was able to make peace with Thane with the time they had.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
Unfortunately, I'm still salty about the way Thane went out.
At least we melted Kai Leng's insides in retribution.
If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
But what?
She is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there.
The counselor is casually talking to a full-fledged artificial intelligence and doesn't seem concerned.
Breakthrough in the treatment of Kepler's syndrome. It would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire.
The Hanna are really dragging their feet solving this problem.
Going to keep it completely 100.
Could use some good
I know Thane said the Hanna tried, but I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't giving it their best effort so they can keep the Drell as their client race.
I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
Well, let's go have a look at those videos, shall we?
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom.
Isn't this exactly where we found him in the hospital?
It was probably the best place for him. Going back to Kage would just accelerate his illness.
Plus, Coliet is probably still doing community service for his crimes last game.
Interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Coliet.
At least Thane got to take it easy after we split up.
I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game.
Good thing things hadn't advanced to that point when we were destroying the collectors. That would have sucked.
Let's keep in touch.
Damn, now I kind of feel bad.
There was no helping it. The Alliance wouldn't let us communicate with anyone.
Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted.
Okay, it definitely doesn't help that bro was trying to reach us using his government name.
I am even paying taxes on my investments. I can't expect Coliet to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental. But he is employed and staying out of crime.
I feel like it wasn't necessary to tell us your son is maidenless, but it's nice to hear he isn't a bum.
More than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you.
We were really forced to leave the guy on red while he was fighting against death.
Thane had to be wondering if he'd ever hear from Shepard again. He was on borrowed time when we meet up with him.
It's got to be even worse if you romanced him.
Speaking of which, if you did romance Thane, there would be a fourth recording where Thane talks about how both Shepard and Coliet have become his reasons to want to keep living. This message prompts Shepard to start crying.
Her eyes. Shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground. See two tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico.
New Mexico is an interesting decision.
It checks out. New Mexico is one of the most arid states. It probably has a climate similar to Rakana.
Going anywhere along the Gulf Coast would probably make him drop dead immediately.
I fainted and struck my head. Coliet has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are.
You might have still died in a hospital, but at least you pumped Kai Leng on your way out.
I love him. That means I must trust him. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
Thanks for all your help, Thane.
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
What'd it do, Steve?
Where are we going?
Activating external cameras.
Wait, we've had external cameras this entire time? Why have we been flying blind every other time we're in this thing?
The shuttle had virtual windows?
Bet there's more you don't know about this bird.
Cortez, we've been shot at trying to look outside the door. You could open the virtual windows any other time.
Yeah?
Here, feel this.
Whoa!
That, my friend, is unadulterated momentum. Want to really feel it?
Show me.
Okay, we've mentioned this before, but what the hell are the traffic laws for shuttles? This does not look like a place you should be flying a shuttle through.
The Kodiak shuttle is powered by an Element Zero core. One accident, and there's going to be a pretty big problem.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of stunt flying. Cortez is a professional.
It squeezes your body so that the blood stays in your head in tight maneuvers. I'd wear a G-suit when flying my Trident.
There he goes with that damn Trident again.
Transfer power from the inertial dampeners to other systems.
You miss flying fighters? Can't imagine you're too thrilled to be flying a shuttle.
Hell no. I'm not just any shuttle pilot. I'm your shuttle pilot. Wouldn't have it any other way.
It definitely beats being deployed in the Mako to drive over mountains.
Or God forbid, that damned M44 hammerhead.
You're just another soldier. Vulnerable. Nothing you can do if we're shot down. Getting you to the ground alive is a responsibility I wouldn't trust.
You know, I was going to say you should pick maybe Joker. And then I remembered the beginning of Mass Effect 2 and the fact that Cortez never gets shot down while carrying Shepard.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give Cortez the one up there.
Armax Arsenal Arena time.
Joe said he wanted to play this with Jack, so he's in control now.
Boy, I can't wait to see how poorly you do here.
It's just the Cerberus enemies. I'll be perfectly fine.
I think I might have left the elite enemies on for this, actually.
Wait, why would you do that?
I was unlocking the mirror match earlier, and I think I just left them on by mistake. You'll be fine. Just be glad I wasn't playing against the super elites.
Hey, if he fails here, does it count?
No, it will not count. Also, I'm not going to fail.
We won't count any failures here against Joe, but on that note, once he does clear this little meet-up with Jack, we'll move straight on to the tiebreaker since we're at the arena already. Donald will go first, then me and Joe.
Good, I get to watch the both of you go first, and then I can just figure out what score I need to win.
That's going to be easier said than done, old man.
Remember, Joe, the higher Donald or I score, the more score modifiers you'll need to surpass us, which makes it all the more likely you fail without ranking at all.
We aren't just turning them all on by default?
No, because if we did that, none of us would complete it.
Speak for yourself.
Donald, are you sure you want to listen to your ego on this one? Need I remind you there is a modifier that makes it so your shields get one shot, and we're on the Vanguard class, which lives and dies by its barrier health.
Okay, maybe just this once I'll allow my ego to be checked a little.
I'm not particularly fond of the no ammo crates modifier either, if I'm being honest.
That wouldn't be a problem for me.
Of course, you're saying that you're probably going to use the Lancer.
I don't want to hear you talking to me about using overpowered guns when you're rolling with the M11 suppressor.
Man, these enemies are light work.
See, you were worried about the elite enemies for nothing.
On the bright side, it looks like Jack finally learned how to not die over and over again.
I still think it's weird that she mains a shotgun with no defensive power, but at least she is warped now.
I feel like they missed an opportunity with this. Jack should be flying around with Charge and Nova.
Now, if they had turned her into a Vanguard, I might actually like her.
Of all the biotics we've worked with, Jack is definitely the one who screams Vanguard the most, except for maybe Rex.
Oh shit, that's an Atlas.
You're just about done with your date.
Honestly, I gotta give the formerly bald one some respect, a video game arcade date. She might just be a keeper if she were my type.
First of all, Jack was never bald. Second of all, I think it's really funny that she had to pick the Cerberus enemies to fight.
It's on brand for her, if nothing else. I'm sure she'd try to spawn a hologram of the elusive man himself in here if she could.
Too bad there's no copy of Kai Lang. That would make the arena perfect.
Oh, that was easy.
You're lucky the game lets you speed run that.
I seriously doubt Joe would have died to that anyway.
I love to see her enjoying herself.
Damn, it's nice to relax. Just cutting loose, not worrying about the kids.
Ah, yes, those kids that look like they're pushing 35.
It's worth the stress to watch the people you're commanding come into their own, though.
Shut up.
Who said I was talking about you?
Yeah, we were talking about Caden.
Barack does not speak for me.
That's got to be the only time Shockwave has actually done something.
That's what she sounds like. Just a big, deep boom.
So it sounds like a Reaper's horn.
Thanks for coming, Shepard.
Anytime, see you at the party.
All right, here we are. It's time to begin the tiebreaker. As you can see, we've already got Shepard's score maxed out. That's just because we needed to unlock all the maps, squad mates, and the mirror match opponents.
I don't believe for 2 seconds Blarghman is seriously like that.
There are some other contestants that think he's cheating, but there isn't much evidence of it. Anyway, Donald, like I said earlier, you're up first.
Everyone already knows we're doing the mirror match challenge to settle things. And if you ask me, we should put the maps on random, you know, to keep us on our toes.
Wait, I didn't intend on playing on anything but on the map I trained on.
Well, good. That'll really test your skill. I agree with Donald. Let's put the map on random.
God damn it.
Oh, calm down. You're already going to use an overpowered gun, and you're allowed to pick squad mates still.
Wait, were squad mates optional?
Yes, there is an option for it, but that would be boring, and it's not like it grants you a score modifier or anything.
Now, let's see. I kind of want to run this with the 2 Krogan, but at the same time I want to use Samara as well.
You know, you and I both still have our option to use Garrus in the Typhoon.
Whoa, hold on a second.
I'm not Joe. I don't need Garrus to carry me. Actually, on second thought, I am going to bring Samara. I think she'll have better synergy with me than Rex will. I think Grunt can handle the frontline aggressiveness alone.
That's an interesting team composition, Donald. It's not one I would pick, but if you think you can make it work, then go off.
As for the modifiers, I think I'll go with a conservative boost to enemy shields and call it there.
I'm surprised you didn't do more.
The Armax Arsenal Arena mirror match is no joke. I'm going to make damn sure I don't end up failing my run.
All right, well, there you have it. Time to see what Donald can do on the field.
The next match will be starting soon. Good luck to the competitors.
Just got new gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's combat night here at the Armax Arsenal Arena. First up, we've got Donald taking on the mirror match opponents on the Armax Classic map.
I'm hoping we see some good, clean combat tonight, Barry.
I'm with you on that, Joe. Donald is well known for talking a big game. Let's see if he can live up to that tonight.
What in the f*** are you two doing?
We're casting. We got to talk about something while we settle things here.
Just play your game, Donald. Don't mind us.
And the combat begins. It looks like Donald changed his mind on the direction he was headed. He's moving away from the opponents.
I believe Donald intended on setting up inside the room up ahead, but the enemies spawned there, forcing him to give it up. The first wave of the mirror match features the soldier, engineer, and adept classes. Donald will need to defeat them each 2 times to move on to the second wave.
It looks like Donald is struggling to find a good angle of attack.
The engineer has him flanked on one side while the soldier pushes on him from the other.
Oh, and Donald takes a heavy blow after a questionable combat roll.
A good recovery using the biotic charge, an instant restoration to his barrier, and it helped him get out of that less than desirable location.
Oof, the soldier tried to take Donald on in close quarters but couldn't seal the deal.
The damage over time from the incendiary explosion came into play there.
Oh, Donald is being heavily pressured by the engineer.
That was touch and go there for a moment. Without charge, it's hard to imagine him surviving that.
He's really struggling to find his aim here.
Grunt is doing his best to take the aggro, but it just isn't working. The mirror match opponent's hard focus Commander Shepard.
Another easy shot whiffed. This is looking rough. Oh, and as I say that, the engineer is instantly sent to the Shadow Realm. What was that shot?
Donald's weapon of choice is the Venom shotgun, a heavy but powerful weapon. Donald fired at the ground earlier, allowing the scattered grenades to fly up and blow up on the target. If you played old school Overwatch, you might recall Hanzo's old scatter arrow working the same way.
I noticed that Donald picked Samara and Grunt as his partners.
These are a pair of his favorites, but not the most ideal lineup. Without any powerful tech abilities, dealing with shield health will be tough. However, the raw damage of the Venom shotgun can compensate for that.
Oh no, Donald has been flanked again.
Excellent use of charge to avoid enemy projectiles. That will be crucial to survival.
I see Donald has abandoned actually aiming at the enemy.
Well, when your ammo explodes and does area of effect damage, there's no need. Doing tons of damage with indirect shots is a trademark feature of the Venom shotgun, and it is wise of Donald to put that into play here.
He's hit by a warp while next to a grenade.
Oh, I thought that might have been it. That was good hustle.
That floor shot is devastating. The majority of the engineer's health bar was eradicated by it. Oh, and now he's boxing him.
I fear Donald may have bitten off more than he can chew. Melee attacks from the mirror match opponents do heavy damage to your barrier.
Fortunately for him, a simple charge settled things. The adept falls, leaving Donald with one remaining opponent.
A single soldier opponent.
My word, Donald immediately put it down.
He's found his footing after a bit of a rough start, and now he's set up in an ideal location for this map.
He picked up the bonus objective as well. That's crucial.
Now Wave 2 features the Vanguard, Infiltrator, and Sentinel.
Looks like Donald wanted to land an early shot on the opponents as they spawned, but he didn't seem to hit the mark. Whoa, what's this?
The Vanguard is on the field. It's by far the most dangerous enemy. Its charge and Nova combo can stun lock you, which will leave you vulnerable to other opponents.
And it looks like we have a head-to-head duel. Vanguard on Vanguard.
Grunt is lending a hand to Donald here. You love to see a father and son bonding.
And Samara has entered the mix as well. It's a family beatdown.
Excellent work by Donald, showing the crowd that there's only one true Vanguard on the map tonight.
The Sentinel is trying to force its way in, but the entrance is locked down by Grunt's and Donald's combined pressure.
The box Donald is in limits the mirror match opponent's routes of approach to 2 choke points. The pressure from the Venom shotgun as well as Grunt's sheer presence makes it unlikely they'll be able to force their way in. Very few grenades can threaten Donald here as well. The mirror match opponents would need a clean shot through the entrances.
Donald appears confused. He's looking for something.
The second Vanguard is dropped on the map. Donald saw him charge, but the threat does not appear to have materialized this time.
He took a shot from the infiltrator back there.
The infiltrator is probably the second biggest threat here. Unlike the Sentinel, it can deliver heavy damage from long range using its Black Widow sniper rifle, a powerful weapon.
Donald is trying to take out the Sentinel before it can get close.
The Sentinel has not been a major threat thus far.
And it looks like it won't be as Donald blows it up from long range. Oh, and the Vanguard has returned for round 2.
Excellent awareness from Donald there, noticing the Vanguard's repositioning with charge and being prepared to lock it down.
The Vanguard stood no chance this time, and now Donald is down to his final opponent. The Infiltrator and Donald trade. Let's see who can come out on top. Grunt is applying pressure and a grenade flies. And it's over. Donald completes round 2 with another long-range execution. He's finally got his aim.
Donald is in a rough spot. He's low on ammunition, but the bonus objective is waiting on him. What will he do?
It looks like he picked ammo over the bonus points, and now he has to make it back to his safe spot.
It's the same decision I would have made, but we'll have to see if missing that bonus objective comes back to bite him. In the meantime, Wave 3 features all 6 of the previous opponents all at once. Donald will need to clear them all once to complete his match.
It looks like one of the squad mates took one out already as Donald picked up an off-screen elimination. The engineer appears on the flank once again.
The engineer almost put Donald down in round 1. Let's see if things are as close this time.
He takes a shot from the flank, but his focus remains on the engineer. Donald wastes no time taking his old enemy down. And now the soldier comes to play, but it finds itself hopelessly outgunned as Donald, Grunt, and Samara punish it for its confidence. Whoa, and a stray warp blast flies in.
The soldier didn't come alone. Looks like the Adept is its backup.
It was all for nothing, though, as the soldier gets taken out by a team effort.
Donald is halfway to victory here, just 3 more opponents.
The Adept isn't going out without a fight, even as Grunt gets close to put hands on it. Whoa, Donald takes a hit from another angle.
I believe the 2 other opponents are the Sentinel and Infiltrator. That was an incinerate shot. Yup, and as I say that the Sentinel decides to make its move.
Despite that, Donald remains committed to taking out the Adept here, and he does so with 3 shots remaining in his shotgun.
There are 2 opponents left. Donald is on the home stretch.
The Sentinel engages in close combat. It's looking to prove it can be a threat. And Donald puts it right the f down after overpowering it in the combat struggle.
There is 1 opponent left. It must be the Infiltrator. Donald has 2 shots in his gun remaining.
It looks like Grunt is walking it down. Donald wipes the Infiltrator's shields with a single shot.
I think this is the end.
And Donald finishes the Infiltrator with a single charge just as his shotgun runs out of ammunition.
A solid performance after a rocky start.
All right, I'm not going to lie. The casting had a positive effect on me back there.
I could tell you started moving different when I said you couldn't aim.
Yeah, I was meaning to tell you to go f yourself.
We'll be saving the results for after all 3 of us have gone through our matches, but Donald put on a decent performance there. Now it's my turn. Let me go ahead and grab my desired squad mates.
I'm not surprised by the Miranda pick at all.
I didn't just pick Miranda because I like her. Now, for my score modifier, I'll be subbing out enhanced enemy shields for no placed ammo.
That's a bold pick, Barry.
Not at all. You'll see why I don't need ammo drops in a moment. All right, time to win this thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's combat night here at the Armax Arsenal Arena, and we're here on Brimstone.
I think we're looking at the favorite here. A lot of people are expecting Barry to lock this up and win the tiebreaker.
I don't know about favorite, but Barack is certainly not to be taken lightly. His experience with Mass Effect will be on full display tonight.
And the combat begins. The enemies spawn on the far side of the map. The engineer loses its shields immediately.
Barack is putting those tech abilities to work.
And he takes 2 back-to-back warp attacks.
It looks like the Adept should be Barack's focus as it takes its opportunity to apply heavy damage.
Barry is flushed out of cover by 2 grenades.
This open-air map will make grenades a constant threat.
Looks like Barry took your words to heart. The Adept is the focus of all his resources.
Barack may have gotten too hasty.
He manages to make it out with health to spare, but he'll want to watch that aggression. And the Adept falls under the combined firepower of Barry and Garrus. He's starting to find his groove.
And now he's locked in combat with the soldier.
Barry wins the struggle, and the soldier falls.
Whoa! The engineer gets close without anyone noticing.
I bet it regrets that after Barry lights it up, that M7 Lancer is putting in work. It doesn't matter what the enemies throw at him, Barry counters them with overwhelming firepower.
The secret recipe are his squad mates. Miranda and Garrus come with overload, allowing Barack to eliminate enemy shields at will.
And now Barry is stuck in a struggle with engineer and soldier in close quarters.
The soldier is being hard focused.
Barry charges again to keep his shields up. This is some aggressive gameplay. And another charge. Barry is serious about taking the soldier out.
The soldier is giving as good as it's getting.
He cut that close, but the soldier falls to the constant stream of pressure.
And now all Barack has left is the engineer. He's playing it safe here. One opponent remains, but he ensures he has a full health bar.
He moves in on the engineer. And the engineer falls to the squad mates. Barry put on a clinic there.
Barack has applied his knowledge when he picked his partners. Garrus brings the damage and tech, while Miranda brings tech and biotics. Combined with his own damage and biotics, he's got a very formidable trio on the map tonight.
His choice of weapon and squad mates seem to have been meticulously put together to achieve overwhelming success.
Smart positioning here. He takes a spot opposite of the enemies, forcing them to play into him this time.
And the infiltrator doesn't get a chance to answer back. The Vanguard is making its move.
That's exactly what I'd expect from the most aggressive class in the game.
Miranda and Garrus are attempting to lock the Vanguard down. Whoa, and the Vanguard actually makes a move on Garrus. I didn't see this coming.
Garrus goes down to the combined pressure from the Vanguard and the lingering flames from the grenade. Barack is down a squad mate. He'll need to get Vicarian back into the game.
Barry takes revenge for Garrus.
And now Barack revives Garrus without using Midi Gel, a risky decision.
The Sentinel flanks Barry as he's reviving Garrus. That was almost the end of the run. Barry annihilates the shields of the Sentinel with overload and begins his counterattack.
That's a play that separates the veterans from the rookies. A lesser experienced player would have panicked in that moment. The Sentinel proved to be a great obstacle, but Barack overcame it.
Even when Barry makes a mistake, he's quick to recover from it. This is where he shines brightest. And now Barry is pressuring the infiltrator yet again.
You can tell he respects the danger the infiltrator poses.
And Barry takes out the infiltrator before it can pose a major threat. You gotta respect the target priority here. And a warp blast lands. A second warp lands before Barry can get into cover, followed up by an incinerate.
Looks like Barack isn't the only one who can apply non-stop pressure.
Barry is looking to pay the Sentinel back for that barrage.
I think Miranda took the Sentinel out on Barack's behalf. No wonder he likes her so much.
That was an insanely close call.
Even a frame later on that charge, and I think the Vanguard might have knocked Barack out of the match.
And Barry finishes the round by laying waste to the Vanguard. He had a few close calls there, but he still managed to lock it down.
He looked a little too overconfident there, if you ask me.
Barry is being uncharacteristically aggressive here. I wonder if he's trying to get the time bonus.
The time bonus won't mean a thing if he dies reaching for it.
That's true, but we'll have to see what happens in the final round.
He's on the opposite side of the enemies again. They'll have to play into his position. Barack will want to watch the spam this time. With double the enemies present, it's likely he might get comboed to death.
Looks like he's aware of it this time. He's sticking close to cover. And combined fire from Barry and Miranda takes the engineer out.
That's one opponent down, 5 to go.
Barry is forced to wait out the grenades before he can make a move. And another grenade flies in.
The mirror match opponents apply more pressure with those grenades than they do their firearms.
Ooh, and a warp blast narrowly misses Barry.
There was a bit of luck with that one. Barack is scoping things out here. He's much more patient than the previous round.
He's found his next target. It's the Sentinel. And the Sentinel goes down.
Whoa, hello there.
I can't believe the soldier whiffed such an easy layup.
It'll be hearing about that in the locker room with the other classes, I'm sure.
Barry and Miranda work together to punish the soldier for its mistake.
You'd hate to see such a great class go out so sorry.
And now Barry goes on the offensive and finds himself in front of the final 3 opponents all at once.
No way is he taking this fight.
Looks like he's not. Barry backs out. The 3-on-1 did not look promising. The Vanguard repositions to Barry's rear.
This could be dangerous.
Barry is choosing to ignore the Vanguard's presence and finds himself face to face with the Adept. Barry immediately swaps focus to the Infiltrator.
He softened the Infiltrator up with overload earlier. He's sealing the deal right here and right now.
Barry refused to let the Infiltrator so much as breathe this entire match. And now the Adept is about to get its turn.
Barack has one opponent left. We're in the end game here.
Fitting that it's the Vanguard.
The Vanguard is not going out without a fight.
Garrus and Miranda aren't letting Barry do this alone. The crossfire is coming through.
He's had enough waiting. Barack is seizing the opportunity to clean things up.
Barry meets a charge with another charge. The Vanguard can't escape too easily.
And it's over.
Barry put on a frighteningly competent performance. We might be looking at the winner here.
I think that remains to be seen.
So you boys afraid yet?
Not even close.
Just wait. I'm going to blow you all away. First up, let me grab my team.
I'm interested to see what you go with here.
You do know Kasumi doesn't have flashbang grenade, right?
I'm aware she's still got everything I need.
Kasumi still has her uses, even if she lost her 2-game breaking abilities.
And now for my score modifier, I'm getting the ammo drops back and replacing it with enemy damage boost.
That's a brave decision from you there.
Well, this won't last long.
We'll just see about that, Donald.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's combat night here at the Armax Arsenal Arena. We're here on Wingman looking to see if Joe can surpass expectations and win the tiebreaker. We've got the underdog here tonight, don't we, Donald?
Underdog is putting it lightly. Joe is well known for choking when the chips are down, and I think we're not going to see anything different here in the arena.
Well, as long as no stray husks show up, there's always a chance Joe might pull through. We'll have to wait and see.
Joe gets lucky. The enemies spawn on the other end of the map, granting him a high ground advantage.
He'll need that here. Joe is packing the M11 suppressor, a powerful gun that does incredible damage if you can land headshots.
And he drops the engineer early.
The tech abilities of Kasumi and Tali also made short work of its shields. Shockingly enough, Joe knew what he was doing when he formed his squad.
And the Adept falls. Joe is making quick work of his opponents.
A single headshot wiped out 4 entire bars of armor health from the Adept. If Joe keeps this up, he'll cruise straight through round 1.
And the soldier falters. The lethality of the M11 suppressor is being put on full display. The engineer crashes and burns yet again. The enemies haven't even begun to pressure him.
Who would have guessed Joe would be the one to display pinpoint shooting tonight?
Joe moves to replenish his ammo.
The one bad thing about the suppressor is its low amount of ammo reserves. Hopefully enemies haven't taken this chance to move up.
Oh, and he eats a carnage shot from the soldier. That's payback from their previous encounter.
The high ground is keeping Joe safe from follow-up damage.
And it looks like the soldier is pushing up. It's trying to get it back in blood.
It second-guessed itself. Pushing up the ramp with Tali and Joe shoulder to shoulder would be a fool's errand.
Joe is trying to execute the soldier, but he keeps getting interrupted.
It might be time to apply more aggressive pressure. Joe is playing things cautiously.
He's stopped from executing the soldier yet again, but the soldier still dies anyway.
I think Kasumi just answered the call there. She locked in when Joe couldn't.
The Adept is making a last-ditch push up the ramp. Joe finally uses charge to clap back at this aggression, and the Adept is knocked down, ending the round.
Joe is playing a very safe and passive game right now, not a crowd pleaser, but it's effective at keeping him alive.
Now the enemies are spawning on the high ground. It's a swapping of positions.
Joe is doing as I would. He's holding this wall and forcing the opponents to play in his direction. I think attempting to retake the high ground would be foolish. One thing to note here, Tali brings her combat drone, adding in a 4th source of damage.
The drone is actually giving him a numbers advantage. Those warp blasts are still managing to land even with the barrier in the way.
It's got an area of effect. It can even pull you forward out of cover if you're not careful.
And now Joe is looking for an angle here, but he seems a tad lost on what to do next.
I think he's afraid to play forward here. He's clinging to the wall like it's providing him emotional support.
He's got an opening on the Sentinel now. The Vanguard shows up to crash the party.
Joe might not want to play aggressively himself, but the mirror match opponents don't mind getting in there.
That's what I call charging in dick first, the Vanguard specialty. And the Vanguard goes down.
All the aggression in the world can't stand up to the deadliness of the M11.
And now Joe finally charges to finish his business with the Sentinel. Joe missed every single shot.
He seems to have lost himself there. He can't start faltering now. There's a lot of combat to go.
Luckily for Joe, Tali's combat drone finishes the Sentinel off on his behalf.
Chatika shows us that she's still got it. Joe is low on ammunition, so he swaps to his backup.
Joe tries to capitalize on the infiltrator's poor positioning, but a warp blast keeps him back.
I believe that was a warp from the Vanguard.
And now Joe finds himself surrounded on both sides by lingering flames from the grenades. His attachment to this wall here may be backfiring.
He does not want to give this position up, but he may not have a choice. If he is pressured by a grenade or the Vanguard, he'll find himself in hot water.
The Vanguard is in the area on the other side of the barrier. It seems to be trying to punch its way through.
The Vanguard has a bad habit of getting stuck spamming Nova.
I can understand practicing caution, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Even if this does end up working in Joe's favor, he's at risk of losing out on the time bonus. That could cost him if the competition is close.
You can see the indecisiveness in his movements. This is where his inexperience starts showing itself.
The correct play here would be to charge to a target to reposition, maybe even attempt an execution with the M11.
Joe finally deviates from his post and gets an angle of attack on the Vanguard. And I stand corrected, he runs right back to his safe space.
He was forced back by a grenade, but hopefully he doesn't intend to stick here any longer.
His passiveness worked well enough in round 1, but it seems to be failing in round 2.
Joe is losing precious time every second he spends holding back. This could seriously lose him the tiebreaker.
The Sentinel is pushing up, and now Joe answers with a charge. At last he's fighting back.
His backup weapon is the Blood Pack Punisher, a solid weapon at destroying enemy armor. Why Joe didn't put it to work sooner is beyond me.
I'm just glad he's left that damn wall. It was getting old just looking at it. And now he's getting in there with charge. and the Vanguard immediately falls. If Joe had been more confident, he could have finished it off sooner.
It's a shame he didn't act more courageously there. His lackadaisical offense in round 2 has eradicated the solid performance he had from round 1.
He's attacking the Infiltrator now. The Infiltrator vanishes from sight, and it lands an Incinerate onto Joe.
That was weird. It was like it cast a tactical cloak without an animation.
Joe goes to charge, but the Infiltrator meets him with a combat struggle. Joe wins the struggle, knocking health points off the Infiltrator.
The Infiltrator is trying to get space back so it can apply damage from long range.
Joe tried to finish things from a distance, but the accuracy of the Punisher didn't allow it. He finally takes the Infiltrator down, leaving him with one opponent.
It's just the Sentinel. Joe should be able to handle this.
He charges and begins laying down the damage. Whoa. And Joe takes heavy damage in the process.
He neglected to restore his health bar. He may only have one enemy left, but you don't want to play recklessly.
Joe finally manages to get through round 2, but that was not the most inspiring bit of gameplay.
He lost so much time due to his passiveness back there, he can say goodbye to that time bonus without question.
At least he picked up the bonus objective. And we're back to our original positions, Joe on the high ground and the enemies on the low. Joe starts to pressure the Adept, but he's interrupted by enemy projectiles.
The high ground won't keep him safe from this amount of spam. He'll need to be more wary.
He's looking for a target. And he's found one, it's the Engineer. But the other opponents won't make it easy for him.
Tali just landed a kill secure on the Engineer. Joe isn't out of this.
He's back to playing passively again.
The time bonus is no longer a factor. All Joe can do now is try to finish the round.
There's an opponent coming around Joe's right side, but he's ignoring it.
I fear he may not have recognized that as a foe.
Joe rolls out of cover and tries to restore his health, but he is attacked by the Vanguard. He answers back with a charge of his own to bring his barrier back up. And then he successfully rolls a Carnage shot from the soldier. His shields are broken again, but Charge is there to keep him healthy. Joe tries to retreat to familiar territory, but he's cut off by the Vanguard. But Charge is still there to keep him alive. He keeps moving back to his favorite corner of the map, but the Vanguard is not letting him go free. The pressure is starting to mount. Joe has finally had enough of the Vanguard, and he puts it down.
The Vanguard was staying on Joe's ass there, but it bit off more than it could chew.
And now Joe is looking at the soldier here. Let's see how he handles things. His shield breaks, and a grenade lands nearby. This could be bad. He managed to make it out of there alive.
It would be a crying shame if he died after all he's overcome thus far.
Whoa, a warp from the right lands home.
No surprise, it's the Sentinel trying to make itself known to the crowd.
Joe is back to focusing on the soldier. It throws a grenade, but Joe bypasses it with a charge and an execution. But he's caught by an Incinerate blast.
He's low on Medi-Gel here. Joe is running out of get-out-of-jail-free options. But this is the near end of the match. If he plays smart, it might not be a problem.
Joe starts rotating to get an angle, and he's found one on the Infiltrator. It goes down without the opportunity to counterattack. And the squad mates finish off the Sentinel. Against all odds, Joe has completed his mirror match.
And now all that's left is to tally up the scores. All right, here we stand outside the Armax Arsenal Arena. The scores have been tallied and the placements have been decided.
I think we all already know who's at the top. It's only a matter of who's in the bottom 2 spots.
Pride come before the fall, Donald.
I'll read the scores now, starting with first place. In first place, with a score of 10,610 points, finishing their match in 4 minutes and 24 seconds. It is none other than 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama.
No fucking way.
Somehow I knew this would be the case.
My key to victory here was picking up both bonus objectives as well as being the only one to get the time bonus by completing my match in under 5 minutes. Both Joe and Donald simply did not move fast enough to keep up on the scoreboard.
All right, that's fine. Who cares about who's in first place? All that matters is who the ultimate loser is.
I agree with you there, Donald. After all, we all had to know it'd be me at the top all along anyway.
Yeah, all right, dude.
Give us the final results, Barry.
The second place president scored a total of 10,439 points, while the third place president scored 10,170. The gap between scores is 269 points.
Nice.
As I look at the scores here, it's clear what went wrong for the third place president. But before I get into that, I'll announce second place. In second place, with 10,439 points, completing their match in 5 minutes and 48 seconds. We've got an upset here, ladies and gentlemen. The one-term Andy, 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden, finds himself in second place.
Now that's what I'm f***ing talking about.
Oh, hell no, there is no f***ing way this happened.
Open your eyes to reality, Orange Man, you lost.
Barack, explain.
Despite not picking up the time bonus, Joe still managed to lock up both bonus objectives. In addition to that, he got a higher kill streak score than both Donald and I. We both got 45 points from kill streaks while Joe got 90. That's likely thanks to the lethality of the M11 suppressor.
I knew that gun would come clutch for me.
Joe, if I'm being honest about things, you were close to beating me. Had you played round 2 with more ferocity, you could have finished the match in under 5 minutes. With the time bonus, you would have scored 10,659 points, allowing you to beat me by 49.
Well, I suppose that's a lesson to take to heart.
I am so unbelievably agitated right now.
Let's have a look at what went wrong for Donald. As I said before, Donald got 10,170 points. And to put it simply, Donald's defeat can be summed up as death by 1,000 cuts. He missed one of the bonus objectives, he didn't get the time bonus, and he got a lower kill streak score. The only thing that could have saved Donald is a higher score modifier, but of course that would carry the risk of him failing to score altogether.
So going for the ammo over the bonus objective was a mistake after all.
Maybe. But even that single bonus objective wouldn't have saved him from losing to Joe. And for the record, if Donald had managed to get both bonus objectives and the time bonus, he would have ended up scoring the same as me, and it would have come down to the exact times we took to complete. But keep in mind, I finished things in under 4.5 minutes. So there would have been a sizable gap between Donald and I, even if he did get the absolute most of 4 minutes and 59 seconds.
Well, I guess that's all she wrote. Barry wins, Donald loses, and I'm perfectly content with a respectable second place.
This does not mean Joe is better than me.
I don't know, man. I think it does.
To be totally fair, the competition was overall close. Plus, Joe, you'd do well to remember you came dead last in Mass Effect 1 and 2, while Donald came in second during the first game and first in the second game.
Yeah, how about we run it back in 2? We'll see who's actually better.
You're lucky Barry is such a nice guy running damage control for you.
All that truly matters is that I have the best overall results in the trilogy.
We're going to be hearing about this forever now.
I'd rather it come from Barry than you.
Well, everyone, that puts an end to this competition. Now it's back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let's finish meeting up with the squad.
You sure you want to leave that here?
That must be Sam's trophy from her game from before.
I'm not the only one who got a W today.
Did anyone check on that Asari after she got fried?
I'm sure someone scooped her up. Whether she was still alive is a different matter.
We just leave the hot tub running constantly. The bills must be insane.
Go ahead.
Cheers.
Cheers, love. The Calvary's here.
Damn, Samantha has a sleeper build under the uniform.
Well, she is Alliance. She would be required to keep in shape, just like everyone else, even if she has only a communications specialist.
For the sinuses. I might not even need my antihistamine tonight.
Your what?
It's a pill. I'm allergic to dust.
Being allergic to dust in the 22nd century is crazy.
I take a proton pump inhibitor for my stomach, too. And an inhaler for asthma.
Goddamn, how many debuffs
I didn't
does she
realize
have?
people still had conditions like that. No offense.
None taken. My body's just this inconvenient thing I use to carry my mind around.
Well, it could be worse. You could have brittle
colony
bones.
where I grew up has limited resources. You only get gene therapy if you have a life-threatening condition. There was some scented bath oil out there somewhere. Could you grab it?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks. Eyes are over here and up here.
Okay, bro, you called us over here.
Hey,
Next time we're going to toss the bottle at you.
A loofah. This is Anderson's apartment, remember? I highly doubt he has a...
Found one. Somebody left an overnight bag with toiletries and massage oils and, you know, girly stuff.
Anderson, you dog.
Do you know who Kay Sanders is? She has great taste in adjustable massage ones.
Damn, Kali came over with some backup. She's kind of freaked out.
I believe I mentioned that Kali was hooking up with a much younger man. This is not surprising at all.
Hey, Shepard, I'm starving. What do you got?
Did this guy just come over to our place talking about how he's hungry?
I'm so tired of Apollos. I'm gonna cook.
Well, I see meat on the counter over there already, so it looks like Shepard was already preparing dinner.
You want me to sit there and watch you...
For the record, if Ashley were here, we'd get into a drinking contest at the casino. Eventually, a Batarian and Vorcha would pull up and do a reference to the "he doesn't like you" scene from the cantina in Star Wars A New Hope.
What are we having? Canadian delicacy of some sort?
He better not be back there making poutine or whatever it is Canadians eat.
Exactly. We have beef, we have bacon, we have beer. The foods of my people. Wish me luck.
I can't help but notice there wasn't one bit of seasoning on those steaks.
He's about to serve us something that tastes like air.
Not even a bottle of ketchup, a damn shame.
You hurt me, Shepard. Relax. It's gonna be great.
Guess we'll find out. So, remember how I saved the Citadel? And then, well, you weren't there. I survived a suicide mission.
You weren't there as crazy.
Close calls I've had, only to be taken out by dinner.
Shepard is convinced we're about to get food poisoning.
How the f is he cooking that steak right now?
He's moving the pan like he's tossing rice or something.
Funny. You think I hauled your butt out of the fire all those times just to poison you here now?
When have you ever done that?
Caden, I'm afraid we pulled you out of Vermeer and carried you out of Mars. We come out ahead.
If I had things my way, neither of those things would have happened.
Do we have hot sauce?
Good Lord, how bad could it be if we're asking for the hot sauce already?
It's about to be like chewing rubber.
That was great.
Still waiting for the botulism to kick in.
Yeah, I thought I was pretty good.
I'll be nice to the guy since we're in the finale.
Actually, it was pretty good. I'm impressed.
Thank you. I'm an enigma. I've got skills. I mean, for example, fist fight, me and James, I'd win, right?
Well, we did box James and he wasn't impressive.
James has size, but I'd bet on Caden's agility, skill, and experience.
Sorry we're late. Somebody forgot to pick up the cerveza.
Come on in.
Looks like we've got a night for the boys.
I guess Caden wasn't invited to game night.
Didn't say it wasn't. So when's the game?
It's about to start.
Seattle Sorcerers versus Usaru Maestros. Gonna be some intense biotic.
What is this game supposed to be again?
Biotic ball is a galactic sport with teams of biotics who score by maneuvering a ball into a basket.
So basketball with biotics?
Yeah, pretty much. In 2185, the Usaru Maestros won a record-breaking game against the Washington Hackers. They went into the 9th overtime period. The Maestros were able to win 79-77. Damn, I guess Washington ain't in the Mass Effect universe, too.
The Asari team has more to do with how they look than how they play.
Hey, that's not true. Not entirely.
James is valid for that.
Telling me you don't got the hots for some of the sorcerers?
Okay. Guilty as charged. Who you backing, Shepard?
I fear I don't know ball.
I'm not sure. What do you guys think?
The Seattle Sorcerers are one of the few human b-ball teams left. I mean, they were on tour when Earth was hit.
Wait, does Washington have two teams? Or are the Washington Hackers based in D.C.?
Would D.C. even still exist?
If it does, it's not the capital of the UNAS. That seems to be Vancouver.
I know the Sorcerers have never beaten the Maestros, but they've never been this hungry either. So, Shep, who's it going to be?
I'm going to put my money down on the Sorcerers. Humanity needs this W over the Maestros, especially after the way the Asari did f*** all during the early portion of the Reaper War.
You don't bet against the home team.
Mr. Vega, I hope you're hungry for humble pie. When has our commander ever been wrong?
Come on, man. The game started.
James is already salty we didn't side with him.
Mierda, he was out. You're blind, ref.
This guy spilled his whole beer all over the place.
Hey, isn't that the scoreboard we saw during the From Ashes mission?
Yeah, looks like it, but those scores are too high to be biotic ball.
Now pay up.
Hey, why didn't you let me in on the betting?
We weren't exactly betting on who'd win.
We were betting on if you'd pick the winner. And everyone knows you don't bet against Shepard.
Except for when you side with James and pick the losing team. Thankfully, I knew the humans were going to win it.
Thank you, Shepard.
My pleasure.
Tomorrow comes early. Hasta luego.
We'll catch you boys at the party.
Why are we at the Noodle House?
Our boy has gotten himself into hot water.
I'm sure Grunt is completely innocent.
Grunt. Anything you want to tell me about?
This clown wants to take me to lockup. Figured I'd give you a call, straighten this out.
Are we Grunt's emergency contact?
Of course we are. What did you expect?
Insisted we contact you.
It's okay. I'll vouch for him. I'll sign any paperwork you have, officer.
Yes, sir.
Your Krant being the first human Spectre and savior of the Citadel has its perks.
What happened?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
Grunt, I love you to death, my boy, but I think you're developing a problem.
From the Rachni encounter.
Yeah, didn't feel like sticking around.
Most people stick around long enough to, heal.
Most people aren't me.
And why is CSEC here?
Guess they're precious about some broken glass.
We can't in good conscience let you go without making sure you didn't eat anyone.
Everybody walked away from this in one piece, right?
Sure, yeah, everybody's fine. Hospital's seen better days, though.
I hope you didn't cause Dr. Michelle too many issues.
Tell me about the windows.
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the building on a rope.
Happy birthday, Grunt.
Didn't work out.
I guess his birthday's in fall.
It's your birthday?
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
In the Presidium?
Well, no harm, no foul here. At least they didn't break it.
Yeah. When CSEC got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire. Can't remember.
Why was it on
Oh God,
fire?
we have to add arson to the list.
At least Grunt is being totally honest with us.
Pretty strong stuff. Went up like a bonfire. The C-Sec guys jumped out.
That was
And I
probably
figured
pretty
they
hilarious
wanted
to see.
some. I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down.
You know, I'm surprised we didn't notice that sooner.
Someone should really put that out.
Didn't work so well on me.
And why's that?
Because I was on fire. You know, from the car. Come on, Shepard, keep up.
He looks pretty good for someone who was on fire.
So how did they catch you?
Got hungry.
You know, the parent in me wants to make Grunt make amends for his mistake. But it's funnier to just lie to security, so I'm going to do that instead.
Let me handle this. Officer, this Krogan is part of a secret Spectre task force. Operation Fire Cobra Claw.
At least Shepard's improv skills have improved since Noveria.
Operation Fire Cobra Claw.
I know it sounds weird, officer, but that's how humans name their operations.
That's not even a joke. Operation Rolling Thunder, Desert Storm. Hell, Donald just had one called Midnight Hammer.
I'm not the one who named it.
Thank you, officer. So, how were those noodles?
A little spicy.
Are you sure it wasn't the fire?
I love you, Grunt.
Hey, Shepard, over here. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you.
Good evening, Taylor. It's not terrible to see
Out
you.
for a little R&R. You?
Exactly. Same thing.
Hey, Jacob, I'm out of credits.
Oh, look, it's a pair of totally not 25-year-olds.
Who are they?
Their parents are MIA. Volunteered to take them on for the weekend, get their minds off things.
Missing in action probably means a lot more than just missing.
What next, Joe? You want to tell them Santa isn't real?
You're right, my bad. That was insensitive of me.
What is this? Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
This is your game of skill?
Does either of you want to play Shattered Ezo against Jacob?
I'll take it. I got some frustration to work out.
Really? Trash talk? At Shattered Ezo?
Jacob knew not to try to take us on in the arena.
My pride is on the line. Also, these kids look up to me, so I have to take you down.
It's a damn shame
You're
I'm
gonna
about to
take me
whoop
down?
your ass in front of all these so-called kids.
Well, step up, Shepard. Although it might be tough not having your squad to carry you.
That's a funniest thing to say after what happened with the Cerberus scientists.
Shepard. These people already idolize you. So when you choke, it won't matter.
And when you choke, everyone will just call it business as usual.
Damn, Donald, you're on his neck.
My bad. Stand back, everyone. Shepard needs extra room to make the magic happen.
All right, Donald, you better knock Taylor down hard.
Oh, believe me, I'm gonna.
While Donald beats the hell out of Jacob, I should mention that some familiar faces have played Shattered Ezo. James, Barlavon, Kalisa, Shifty Cow, Jordan Knowles, and Arya have all got scores in the game. Arya sits at the top of the list with a score of 1,024 points.
Arya is a bit of a gamer.
Well, it's not like she has anything else going on sitting in purgatory.
The hell is he saying yes for?
Bro is completely delusional.
Nice one.
Man, that was negative difficulty.
You see what all that trash talk gets you, Taylor? Straight embarrassment.
At least Donald managed to beat someone today.
That was pitiful, Taylor. Just, well, incompetent, really.
Don't worry, I won't tell your girl about
Just
this.
let me win, just once. Come on, Shepard. Let's grab some food. I'm buying.
Of course you're buying, you lost.
So what?
Hello again, Jack, my beloved.
Stealth worship isn't enough for you?
I'm watching the place for a friend.
I'm pretty sure Anderson gave us this place.
Calling Ezo.
Ezo?
Oh, God.
Well, Commander Shepard f***ing dies.
Naturally biotic from all the element zero. Their biotics make them.
I don't know about using cooking equipment to play with Varen.
Can you imagine someone doing that? I found him at a rescue place.
Go get it, boy.
I'm trying to teach him that it's okay to trust people. He started out really angry, but I've been giving him lots
Faked
of
you
love,
out.
and now he's
I don't think he appreciated that.
What?
Oh, nothing. Your pet just knocked us 6 feet into the air. That's all.
He seems like a good pet.
Yeah. Who's my badass biotic? Who's my badass biotic?
Well, that was short.
If you romance Jack, there's a scene where she'll give you an Omni tattoo, specifically so she can identify Shepard's body in the event that we're buried under rubble.
I came as quickly as I could.
Your word?
Hey now, watch yourself, Joe. This is Samara you're talking to.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're so respectful when it comes to Samara. Someone pull up that clip of Donald barking.
The funniest thing about this scene with Samara is after all the time you spend trying to get with her in Mass Effect 2 and failing to do so, BioWare decided to throw you a bone by actually letting Shepard have a romantic moment with her. As long as you don't get into a relationship with anyone else, you'll be able to talk Samara into what appears to be the beginning of a relationship, though you don't do more than embrace each other.
Make one sentimental. I also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Yeah, I also liked the part where we learned about your psycho murderous daughter.
Take our minds off things for a couple of hours.
Let's watch people. Justicars must have keen powers of perception.
I think you and Kasumi would get along well. She's also fond of watching people.
Don't compare Samara to that freaked out kleptomaniac.
The Turian there, the one limping. What do you suppose his story is?
I'm pretty sure he's just drunk.
You're no fun at all, Joe?
He hasn't been able to use his imagination in decades.
Injured in military service, probably.
Except he doesn't wear it like a badge of honor. He seems ashamed. Whatever happened, I would guess he...
Well, it can't possibly be worse than what Tarquin Victus did before we got to him.
What's in the case?
They're related. Brothers, but also business partners. The one on the left is a drunk and has put the family fortune in jeopardy through risky business dealings. But now the Blue Sons have kidnapped his wife. His brother has brought the ransom. 2.3 million credits.
Bro Samara's got to be on the spectrum.
We all are at least a little bit.
No, I made it up. You see? Fun.
Okay. The Elcor with the umbrella. Go.
Too easy, Shepard.
What about me then?
Too difficult.
We're not difficult at all. In fact, I'm pretty easy when it comes to you, Samara.
I think that you are remarkable, Shepard. When the vids sing your praises and call you a hero...
What vids have you been seeing?
We've had the Council and one of our closest allies against us.
Not to mention I killed the Council, and I don't think anyone but me appreciated that.
It's humbling. But honestly, if people feel that I'm making a difference, that bolsters me, my team, and our efforts. What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Barry, are you good?
Yeah, excuse me, I sneezed.
That was a really f***ed up sneeze.
We might try an evening out.
Put it all on Red Miranda.
Does she even have credits to spend anymore?
I'm sure we took Henry's credit chit off his body.
Sounds like you have some time to catch your breath.
I do, just not used to it. Feeling a bit lost. It's kind of sad, really. I got to thinking we needed a break. No point saving the galaxy if we can't enjoy it once in a while.
She was all business at the beginning of 2.
We just had to soften her up a little bit.
A few. I'll probably need a bit of a push.
A push?
I was thinking about our talk earlier, about having a normal life.
I don't think it's possible for either of you to have a normal life given your backgrounds.
Damn.
I told you to put it on Red Miranda.
Truth is, Shepard, I'm not very good at being normal either. Bit of a disaster, really.
I get it. We just need a little practice.
Any ideas?
Well, you could come back to the apartment.
Hello? Tali?
Oh, right, my bad.
You're no better than me.
Between us and everyone else is that our to-do list is longer. We need to let that go tonight.
Let it go? That's harder than it sounds.
We let our to-do list go all the time. We spent more time helping the team with personal issues than actually dealing with the Reapers.
Gambling and wasting time.
The silence there was loud as hell.
Right. Need more wine.
Bring the lady more wine.
I know that waiter just cussed us out in his head.
We're just friends out on the town. What's the worst that can happen?
We get into a gunfight, which tends to happen a lot on the Citadel.
Let's start some trouble.
I was here when Cerberus attacked, and I don't remember seeing you.
Hey, Joker, where is your mobility assistance mech at?
Commander Shepard fighting over by the elevator bay, though.
Well, yeah, Shepard was protecting the Council, but I had my own problems to deal with.
He didn't even leave the Normandy.
You see, I was down by the docking bay near CSEC headquarters.
What is this? A Family Guy cutaway?
Ha ha! Commander Shepard is chasing the Council! This is our chance!
I'm pretty sure I killed everyone here before we left.
Ha ha ha! It's Joker! He can barely walk! How's he going to stop us?
I'm really hearing the Chris Griffin here.
Why would Joker still have brittle bones in his daydreams?
Like this. It's joking time.
This guy thinks he's Batman.
The Atlas mechs do not fire their missiles like that.
We were fools to underestimate Joker, oh no!
Yes, you were.
Stomping on the combat engineer is valid.
Now, why would they only shoot once?
That's right. You just landed on the island of Dr. Me.
Was that really his best one-liner?
You know, I'm wondering if Joker self-inserts like this often since he can't join us in combat.
That's pretty much how it happened. Which is why you should comp my drinks.
No.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Oh, come on.
I barely believe what they're saying about Shepard.
Hold on now. Whatever you heard about us, it's true.
Okay, trying not to be offended there. Look, if Shepard were here...
Hi, Joker.
Shepard. Hi.
Don't worry, Joker, I'll vouch for you. Thanks for lending me your Bugatti, by the way.
Yeah, and I can't believe you rescued my dog from a house fire.
Also, Joker, the portfolio just came back. The investments are looking good. You're up to 9 figures.
I'm so sorry, Commander. I had no idea. Drinks are on me, Lieutenant.
Also, that wasn't even wrong. The Galaxy does owe Joker a lot.
Thanks, Commander.
You can pay me back later.
What sort of party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander?
All right, at long last, we can kick back and enjoy the party.
Or would you prefer a more energetic evening?
Is there a real difference between the energetic and relaxed party?
The initial dialogue will be different in the first part, but the group arrangements are the same, since those are determined by the guest list.
The party must be real lame if you've lost squad mates throughout the trilogy.
Absolutely, only the characters whose survival is guaranteed are auto-invited. So the bare minimum you can have are Liara, Joker, Edie, James, Steve, and Samantha. Everyone else is an optional invite, and obviously if they died, they won't be there at all.
That's got to make the group picture look real empty.
Hey, come on in. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the invite.
Make yourselves at home.
Thank you.
Happy to be here, Shepard.
Oh God, she's gonna be running around cloaked all night.
Man, this music is hot.
It sounds like a really basic club mix to me.
James is an easily impressed individual.
Sure. My parties are always a little hit and miss, to be honest.
Stick with me, bud. I'm a party legend. Back in school, they called me Party Vega.
That's a little lame.
I ran with a simple crowd.
A simple crowd for a simple guy, it comes as no surprise.
You can just call him stupid.
Hey, Shepard. You gonna have a drink?
Sure. How's everyone doing?
Ask me after 5 more of these.
As long as you keep control of those biotics.
The last thing we need is the crazy one going on a drunken rampage.
As long as it happens in a cutscene, she'd be unstoppable.
Stick around, Muscles. Maybe you'll find out.
Yeah, muscles. I like that.
James is going to end up picking a fight with the wrong biotic.
I kind of needed to unwind a bit, even just for a night.
I think we've all learned to rest.
That we have, Steve.
What the hell is Samantha over there cackling about?
The real party must be in the kitchen.
I can't get over the size of this apartment. The electric bill alone could have paid for my college tuition.
Finally, someone else is thinking about the bills. Like we've got that hot tub running up there and no one uses it.
Always wanted one.
Or put an air conditioner in this suit. You have no idea how hot it gets.
Then take it off Tally.
Donald, she'd literally die from being exposed to air.
So, Shepard, you can serve this swill, but can you drink it?
I don't know, Garrus. Is that alcohol for dextrose?
Are we sure the
Because if it
Normandy
is,
still
then no,
there?
we can't drink
Has
it.
anyone else tried to steal it?
Stealing the Normandy. Now there's an idea.
She wouldn't dare.
And to think we were worried about Jack taking the ship.
Trainer, you still have your toothbrush?
We can always get another Normandy. Call up Cerberus and ask them to please build us the SR3.
I don't think the elusive man will be too agreeable, not because he's indoctrinated, but because we stole the last ship from him.
It's vast Normandy. Von.
Jesus, the party just started and she's already sloshed.
If we'd done the quiet party, everyone would be more sober right now.
Right about now.
It's a good thing she can go in the soup.
That we have, indeed.
Samara, you were only on the ship once.
Some of you more than others. I'm just honored to have squeaked
I
in.
swear Samantha does not feel like she was only around for one game.
Falling in love with the ship's captain.
It's because Mass Effect 3 is so much longer than the other two games.
Hi.
You spend more time with her.
Trying to socialize. I'm not particularly good at it.
Not much for big parties?
Well, if I know people, sure, but some of your friends are legends.
Samantha is definitely hanging out with some of the heavy hitters in terms of clout.
We've got an Asari Justicar, the Shadow Broker, Archangel, and Aquarian Admiral.
Medical consult on the Citadel. She sent some fancy liquor, though. It was great. Wish you could have had some.
Wait, she sent liquor to our apartment and you guys drank it all?
At least they came up for a reason for why Chakwas isn't here. I'm still mad about Gabby and Ken.
I'm glad we could do this.
You know why Cerberus is gonna lose?
Because their ace in the hole is Kai Lang.
You recruit a guy who's 20 and got no life, he'll work his ass off for the cause. But do you see any old people in Cerberus? Any families? No.
The only families in Cerberus were the people who left with Jacob and Bryn, Paul Grayson and Jillian.
Vacation time, there was a brick wall.
Damn Cerberus must have a worse PTO policy than Walmart.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Be lying if I said I wasn't.
Did I just hear Garrus ask for a sniper rifle?
The ladies must be getting under his skin over there.
How about you, Joker? How would you turn Cerberus around?
I'd make Cerberus popular. Big propaganda campaign like I was running for president. Fundraising dinners, shaking hands, kissing babes.
Maybe the Terra Firma party should have tried to run Joker instead of Charles Saraceno.
Didn't Saraceno win because I sided with him on the Citadel?
The Terra Firma party gained seats in Parliament because you endorsed him. That aside, Terra Firma is explicitly anti-alien, and I'm pretty sure they would not approve of Joker's relationship with Edie.
Excuse me?
The only thing I was in charge of was the Lazarus Project, which, you will note, was very successful.
We can vouch for Miranda on that.
This is Cerberus. We were studying some Rachni, and they got loose and killed all our guys. Can you take care of that?
That wasn't a job for Cerberus. We did that one in Mass Effect 1.
Who then got loose and killed all our guys?
Now that one we did while working with Cerberus.
At least back then, it was usually their own bodies.
We knew some cells were bad.
Miranda does admit that the projects we encountered in Mass Effect 1 were the military cells, so Petrovsky is to blame for what happened with Admiral Kahoku and his team.
Hey, not okay, Kasumi.
Well, at least Jacob knows Kasumi was spying on him.
And after taking down the collectors, I cut ties with Cerberus, got loose, and started killing all their guys.
For which we thank you.
Jeff, do you remember that I am also a Cerberus project?
Oh, crap.
Joker's in the doghouse.
She's going to have him sleeping in the bottom deck.
He'd still be inside her either way.
Up for some bad examples of human behavior?
I think you mean examples of bad human behavior.
Just a hint. Grammar correction? Not the best icebreaker.
Well, she can't help herself. She's an AI. Grammar correction has to be a basic function.
It's nice to see you like this.
I'm surprised we invited Taylor.
I didn't want us to be a sore winner after you cooked him at Shattered Ezo.
You bet I will.
Hey, Commander. Weird to see everybody here together.
You think?
Well, weird, but good. Nice to know it's not always arm wrestling reapers with us.
Man, imagine if the clone Brooks and Cat 6 tried to attack during the party.
We'd finish the mission in under 5 minutes.
They were pissing themselves at just Rex, Garrus, and Javik imagine how they'd feel with Grunt and Samara added into the mix.
Protein gatherings were nothing like this. We considered the future and respect.
My boy Grunt is up here getting advice from the old timers.
Getting advice from these three is not going to improve Grunt's temperament.
I go to. Yeah. Get a bunch of Krogan together and things always get fun.
Thankfully, we only invited 2 Krogan. I don't think the place would survive otherwise.
You're right. These things are better when you have redundant systems and natural plate armor. Can't argue with that.
Well, Grunt tackled us, and we tanked it pretty well. You don't need natural plate armor.
So who is strongest, you or the tank braid?
Yeah, I'm plenty curious myself.
Oh yeah, this is a real bros conversation, immediately asking who the strongest is.
Win in a fight between me and Rex.
It pains me to say this, but my boy Grunt just ain't ready to take a shot at the king yet.
It is a good question.
No, it isn't. Baby Pyjack here wouldn't stand a chance.
We can literally see that Rex is larger, which makes sense. Grunt is only just past juvenile.
Glass of warm milk.
Not to mention the gap in experience and the fact that Rex is a skilled biotic.
You boys done talking?
Yeah. Only one way to settle this.
This could get dangerous if it gets serious.
Now the party's starting.
Not gonna lie,
Another time,
Grunt
guys.
staggered way harder than
I'm
Rex
trying to buy
did.
new furniture.
Just when it was getting good. Yeah, you got lucky.
Don't worry, Grunt. All you need is 300 more years.
Too many people in one room risked a high casualty rate if attacked. We should all be careful.
Javik, in your cycle, you were being hunted by all your friends. You didn't have time to throw parties.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
What is the point? Beware. Something called a kasumi is on the premises. It pretends to be invisible. Foolish primitive. Nothing escapes these eyes.
She's not exactly invisible to our eyes either.
Cora's den. Haven't been back there in a while.
Cora's den is a piss hole
I
anyway.
wonder if there's anything stronger behind the bar.
I don't think we have any wrinkle.
Many things to break in here. Could be a fun party.
But you have no plans after Edie? Someone more human?
She should be asking Edie if she has any plans after Joker, assuming their relationship goes the distance.
You know what you want. I can respect that.
Joker is our future. Young men are going to start bringing home robot wives.
No son of mine.
It's a good thing you only had girls.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe there will be robots for women too.
And that hot tub looks like something I might want to check out later. Without you.
And this was Admiral Anderson's place?
In my dreams, I have a place just like this, overlooking the Pacific.
One plot of land isn't enough for you, Caden.
I'd worry about breaking the furniture.
Maybe that's why Jack wanted to hang out below engineering in 2.
I'm relaxed, but fun? I think my kindergarten graduation was more fun than this.
Then why don't you go up there and pick a fight with one of the Krogan?
I'll see what I can do. You know if that waterfall is warm water or cold?
I don't even want to know what he's planning with the waterfall.
I must admit, I still feel like something of an outsider. You all have such a history with Shepard.
Sam, you've been clutch multiple times since you joined us. You're one of the gang now.
Usually somewhere in there, a button needs pushing, but Shepard always hogs that part.
You guys don't ever ask.
A history of close calls, narrow escapes, and more near-death encounters than I care to remember. Working with Shepard reminded me of my younger days, running with mercenaries, blowing things up with mercenaries, and occasionally sleeping with mercenaries.
Did I miss something? We did not sleep with Samara.
No, we just slept with Jack and Tali instead.
I hope he took a shower, because my filter needs replacing, and humans carry a lot of germs.
I'm guessing that's not what you think anymore.
Well, she may still picture him in the shower.
If she does still think that, then Tali thinks it's totally worth it.
So, where'd you propose?
I haven't yet.
Well, yeah, it hasn't even been a year since he and Bryn got together.
That didn't stop them from having a baby.
With some ring pumped out of a fabricator. My plan is, Shepard gets me and Bryn into the council chambers. We do a picnic under the cherry blossoms. Then comes the question.
So his ultimate plan to propose is reliant on Shepard?
Boy, this would be really fucking awkward if you romance Jacob as female Shepard.
Okay, I admit, when I first heard about it, I thought Archangel was some sort of mascot for a perfume company.
You know, according to the comics, Archangel wasn't specifically Garrus's name, but the name of his group.
Well, after they all died, it defaults to being his nickname.
Boxer. I pictured some sort of Elcor punching bag.
And that's exactly what the galaxy should keep thinking. Not that I have a personal interest in it or anything.
Liar is still pretending that the identity of the Shadow Broker isn't the worst kept secret in the Milky Way at this point.
Joker set you free, right? Do you ever get hassled for being a real deal AI?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment.
Oh God, she has a Venus settings.
To information and simple interaction simulations.
I asked directions from that bot on the way here.
So, do you have infiltration software that lets you fake being drunk?
Yes, though it is rudimentary. The planned strategy was to avoid social situations where naturalism would come under scrutiny.
I want to see it.
You are seeing it now.
She's not any different.
Some Cerberus programmer phoned that one in.
Your guests appear to be getting rowdy, Commander. Would you like me to change the intensity of the atmosphere?
We might as well turn it up.
Especially since James is back there talking shit.
At your service, Commander.
Any differences between us turning it down and turning it up?
One thing we'll miss is the iconic moment where Grunt and Rex say Shepard's name over and over again.
That's a shame, but I like seeing Grunt be our bouncer.
No, you can't. Go away.
Who even are these people?
I guess news of the party leaked somehow.
It was probably James yapping too much.
You can't come in.
Why was that Vorcha jamming in the elevator?
I see that. Anyone interesting trying to get in?
Not really, no. Get lost.
The only people getting inside are the consorts Shiala and Arya.
Can I try that?
Sure. Press this button and say no.
Grunt is an easily appeased guy.
No.
The girl in the middle was mad as hell.
Work.
Oh, good. Thanks.
No. See? Easy.
Keep up the good work.
Will do. I told you already. No.
At least we won't have to worry about any losers ruining the vibes.
No, you can't come in. Hey, Shepard, thanks for the invite. Never been to a human party before.
I'm just glad he hasn't tried to eat anyone.
To drink. And look at me. Still standing.
He won't be standing for long at this rate.
Krogan drink so much they get sick on your floor.
I don't want to even imagine what that would smell like.
That dream comes true.
Donald, get your son.
I gotta let him learn his own lesson.
You guys, I love you guys.
We love you too, Grunt.
Listen, okay? No, really. Okay?
Worst planet to get shot down over? We're talking pre-war?
Pre-war, life-bearing worlds only.
Definitely Tuchanka.
Whatever the Elcor world was called, that place has like 4 times the gravity.
Dakuna would not be ideal for any human.
And raise you Azoria, home of toxic spores and athlete's lung.
That's a good shout from Steve. Zoria would be a massive pain in the ass too.
Tuchanka supports life.
I think you meant to say consumes.
That's the point. It's got critters that'll rip your guts out.
Yeah, reminder that the Krogan are a prey species on Tuchanka.
My arms locker. Bring on the wildlife.
Steve has balls of steel, I'll give him that. Maybe we'll put him through the rite of passage.
Hey guys, talking shop?
No worries, this is fun for us.
It's time for some more bro talk.
Sidearm under your pilot's chair?
The weapons locker is on the bridge, practically right there.
All right, Joker, what good is that when you can barely walk?
He's like the one person who needs a gun strapped to their seat.
Sometime before I got the ass-kicking robot as my co-pilot.
That's no good. What if you have to save
If it gets to the point that Edie needs saving and her only hope is Joker, it's already over.
Pilots are warriors too. You know what this is? It's a mad emergency. Take this kid out back and make him do target practice.
Surely he got some firearms training when he enlisted.
Range time will fix you up. Right, Commander?
You are not taking me shooting. My testosterone levels are plenty high. I fly a deadly war machine, remember?
You know, I was going to agree with making Joker learn how to shoot, and then I remembered he's the one who landed the killing shot on Sovereign, and he didn't need an AI to help
Joker's
him.
body count is plenty high. You don't need to take him anywhere.
This is not about me knocking Joker. This is about being prepared for the worst.
Man, I didn't hear of any gunplay when Rex grabbed your shuttle on Sirkash.
Always got you there, Steve.
I'd have killed our best shot at an alliance with the Krogan.
You mean you would have wounded him?
That's not what Cortez said immediately after the mission. Bro knew he needed to give the wheel over to the giant space dinosaur.
That was just between him and us. He's got to stand on business and front the rest of the boys.
Great party. I'd better see you out on the dance floor later.
Oh boy, I bet everyone can't wait to see that.
Hey, sweetheart. We never really talked about it, but you and me have a lot in common.
Zaid, let me go ahead and tell you now it's not going to work out.
You don't think they're compatible?
I'm surprised she hasn't tried to kill him after what happened during his loyalty mission.
Donald, that's rich coming from you of all people.
And we're both good looking.
Swing and a miss their old man.
Hello, Shepard. Zaid was just keeping me company.
Hello there.
They seem to be getting along well enough, all things considered.
Beauty, as they say, is in the eye of the beholder. Hey, Shepard. Hey, beautiful.
He's got the charisma, I'll give him that.
Hang on. Don't get all snooty on me. I didn't say I didn't like it. I do like it, actually.
If I'm completely honest, I'm not sure what it is.
I don't get it either.
I like the way the colors blend and the depth of the... Actually, I have no idea what I'm saying.
I guess art appreciation isn't a part of Justicar training.
Like when you're alone in the dark, lying in wait, and the cold wind brushes across your face like the kiss of death.
Damn, bro is feeling poetic.
You are a complicated individual, Aight Masani.
You bet your sweet sorry ass.
Oh, I really need to avoid dairy.
East Asians and drinking dairy, even though they know it fucks them up.
She's about to go blow up the toilet. Good thing there's more than one.
Oh, don't give me that look. What look? That I wanted to watch Joker break his hands off at the shooting range look.
Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Are Joker's brittle bones in just his legs, or are they in his arms as well?
You be going on about how the strong aren't supposed to eat the weak.
Speaking as the weak, yes.
But everybody's weaker than me. What am I supposed to do for lunch?
Try eating the Reaper that Calrose took.
Thresher, maw, jerky.
Here's the thing, beautiful.
He's not giving up. I respect his tenacity.
You've had a few drinks.
I haven't.
I'm pretty sure Justicar don't drink.
Still, what do you say that we sit by that fireplace and snuggle?
You've never
Snuggling? From Zaid Masani?
Even a ruthless killer's got to have a soft side. And I can see from here, you definitely have a soft side. Come on.
No.
Well, that's clear enough.
They say the worst she can say is no, but a clear and concise no is probably the second best thing you could hear.
So what were your fighters like?
Much more compact than any I've seen in this saga.
Let me guess they were also better in your cycle too.
Of their training, it remained his to use and maintain. To be buried in your ship was an honor. It showed true skill and workmanship.
Were they also buried with their guns?
Kind of makes me tear up a little.
Kind of makes me wonder how they could afford to lose a perfectly good fighter.
I seriously doubt they are burying people with their fighters during their Reaper War.
We could just talk. I'm sure you've got a few stories to tell.
Almost 1,000 years worth.
You should have asked her back in 2 Zaid. She liked to talk more back then.
Then I could tell you about my Jesse.
Wait, did he have a dead wife or something?
It was beautiful. Once you've experienced a love like that.
Did you and Jesse have children?
Oh, no. Jesse was my rifle.
Oh, it's a fucking gun.
I don't remember if we talked to Zaid about that in 2 or not, but his assault rifle, Jesse, can be seen in his room on the Normandy.
Wrong with silence between two friends.
Oh, got it.
That was a very polite way to tell him to shut up.
So, you're leading the Grissom Academy students.
Now, this is an unlikely duo. The last time we saw these two together, they were about to start scrapping.
You mean Jack was about to turn Miranda into a stain on the wall?
You're telling me I'm only interested in myself? Oh, that's just fucking perfect. Did it occur to you that maybe I'm trying to grow as a goddamn person?
It's a shame we kind of, missed the whole thing where you do that.
Whatever that is.
Especially since I made you kill that guy on your loyalty mission.
Well, yeah. They were strapped down with a leather belt before. It's kind of a stupid move to show off your rack in the middle of a maximum security prison ship.
To be fair, you were locked away in cryo.
I like how they kind of just took a shot at Jack's original character
You might
design.
break a nail.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
You're a spoiled rich girl cheerleader. Victim. Test tube clone princess.
God damn.
I think it's past your bedtime.
Jack really hit hard with that
Oh,
one.
did I hit a nerve? I didn't get to read your side.
I gotta say, calling Jack a victim derogatory isn't the W. Miranda probably thought it was, given Jack's background.
Ladies, I see we've all gotten enough to drink.
Relax, Shepard. I'm not gonna smear the walls with her this time.
You didn't do it last time either. We stopped you.
Anything worse to do to her than that haircut?
Hey, cheerleader.
Whoa, lay off. Her haircut is perfectly fine.
At least it's not a buzz cut.
Meanwhile, you got your big bubbly butt kicked by some guy with a sword.
You see, Shepard?
It's not a good look for Miranda that Jack fought Kai Leng in the comics and was beating his ass. Anyway, you two should keep arguing. It's funny.
Jack, Miranda's still weak from fighting Kai Leng. It wouldn't be fair for you to fight her right now.
That's ridiculous.
Don't worry. I won't hurt anything but her pride. And maybe her ass.
Jack sure likes to talk about Miranda's ass a lot.
You've got tech attacks that could take Jack down in seconds, but I'm trusting you to be better than that.
Oh, really?
Really. The truth hurts. Need some time alone with your feelings.
Your ass is gonna need some time alone with its feelings.
Joe is actually right. Jack is always on about Miranda's ass.
Not helping, Kasumi.
Kasumi girl, you're wild for that one, but you're right.
Stuck in a boy's body.
Gene-freaked cheerleader.
Child.
Okay, nice talk.
If that constitutes a nice talk, I don't want to know what a bad one looks like.
Don't worry, Shepard. The cheerleader and I are just messing around.
Are you also messing around when you keep talking about Miranda's butt? I know I'm one to talk, but I can't help but notice it.
She's pissed off. I'm just trying to keep her primed.
Well, try not to burn the place down.
Absolutely. Biotics are impressive. I'm not saying they aren't.
And now James is disrespecting biotics.
That impressive.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
He does realize he's outnumbered here even without Shepard, right?
I'm sure no one here is insulted.
Only a little. Maybe. I'm just saying. What I'm trying to say is, I mean, check out these guns.
In the novels, the singularity ability is described as a subatomic point of nearly infinite mass with enough gravitational force at the center to warp space-time, and Liara can toss those out like it's candy. There's no amount of guns that are beating that.
Is there more to your argument?
Come on in closer. Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Is James even the most physically fit person here?
I'm willing to admit Jacob is probably more fit than him.
Hey, what's going on here? Everyone playing nice?
Of course, Shepard. James was just explaining how physical conditioning trumps biotics.
The two of them are linked. Biotics rely on your physicality. I know it seems like they're psychic powers, but using biotics does eat away at your stamina, and biotics need higher caloric intake. 50% higher to be exact, according to the Codex.
I wouldn't call my biotics unpredictable. I don't think the Reapers
Yay,
would either.
class-specific
A
dialogue.
person can improve their physique, but biotics, they are what they are.
Yeah, again, that's literally not true.
So all we're learning is James is totally ignorant about biotics.
What? You're not talking about me, are you? I may be L2, but I've worked very hard. And now I can read.
Really? That's... no.
Why is Caden being able to reave weird to everyone?
It's an advanced Asari technique that we've only seen from Arya and Samara, two Asari matriarchs. Caden being able to reave as a human who's only 35 years old and using an outdated implant is definitely kind of weird. Just for more comparison, Liara cannot reave. Miranda does get reave in the Armax arena, but I don't know how canon that is.
We're still talking about combat, right?
Hilarious.
Just hush and do some sit-ups.
Kasumi.
Just looking.
Looking is all you do, I'm sure.
Goddess.
Look, in Mass Effect Revelation, a Krogan biotic named Scar demonstrates his ability to flip a 4-ton ATV with his biotics. And he wasn't even that powerful at it since it takes him time to charge up. Until I see James do that with just his muscles I'm siding with biotics.
James, this is a no-brainer. Biotics win, hands down. We're talking about harnessing dark energy.
We can literally reduce our mass and fly across a stretch of territory and slam into our opponent. This is not a contest at all.
Okay, man.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. Okay, more drinks, snacks? Help yourselves.
For the record, if you sided with James, the next stage of the party would have the boys engaging in a push-ups competition.
Hey. Need me to do anything? Food run, change the music, check on ice.
I need you to relax and have a good time.
And get ready to throw James across the room if he starts talking crazy about biotics again.
Caden, just relax.
I'm gonna hit you so hard your ears pop.
And the girls are still scrapping?
You must be tired from all the adults talking.
You're gonna be drinking through a straw, which is good. Your ass is getting too big.
Bro, what is with Jack and Miranda's ass?
Woman reaches puberty.
Oh, nice one.
Nah, I think Jack is attracted to Miranda, which wouldn't surprise me. She's been with women before, despite not being a romance option for female shepherd.
You're fun to hate.
You too.
Specialist trainer.
Hopefully this group of ladies is less confrontational.
You can ask me anything, Edie.
When you believed me to be a simple VI, you made comments about my voice.
Oh, she's exposed.
Should I find somewhere else to be?
No. I wanted to ask you about... weren't you saying something about the Normandy's drive core?
No.
Could you?
Sheesh, Tali did not have Sam's back there.
I find my voice sexually attractive.
Oh, that was a while ago. I can't even remember what I said exactly.
She does.
No wonder she didn't help. Tali is over here enabling.
Your statements.
Told you.
Tali, please stop helping.
So much for this group not being confrontational.
What's wrong, you two?
I am asking Specialist Trainer about why she found my voice sexually attractive.
I mean, there's definitely something to that. Sam isn't crazy.
I put some in through the filters. Is it organic?
Tali, sweetheart, I don't think that cheese is dextro safe.
I wanted to, quote, pin my voice against the wall and run your tongue along its collarbone.
Jesus Christ, Sam, I know Edie isn't technically employed, but HR could hear about this.
Talking about quantum entanglement. entanglement, and I didn't know you were an AI.
There's some kind of herb in the cheese that I can't quite place. Is it sage or basil?
Tali, stop eating the cheese.
Just joking. You know, stress of the retrofits and...
Really? My diagnostics suggested that you were genuinely aroused.
Nah, 80 knows too much, even I'm not fine with that.
Herbed dextro cheeses. The Turians almost never bother.
Guys, I think Tali is about to die.
Diagnostics. Cerberus programmed you to check body language.
I get more reliable results measuring pupil dilation and thermal readings of erogenous zones.
Okay, now HR will definitely be hearing about this.
Wait, this is dextro cheese, right? Kila, did I forget to scan the cheese? This is why I don't drink.
Tali, you're actually cooked worse than Kasumi is.
Edie has a right to ask about what you said.
I was very interested in Trainer's ability to develop sexual feelings for what was, at the time, a bodiless voice.
You are all terrible.
Well, that'll teach you to vocalize your inner thoughts.
I apologize for saying that I wanted to roll naked with your voice in satin sheets.
My God, we need to get Sam a girlfriend immediately.
In fact, it was flattering.
Even the part where I wanted to grab your voice by the hair and nibble my way down its back.
These are some down horrendous activities.
I remember you saying that, Samantha.
Oh, that wasn't out loud. Never mind.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to run a toxin treatment program, so I don't die.
You know what? Maybe the conversation between Jack and Miranda wasn't so bad after all.
I'm just going to sit here quietly and hope someone changes the subject.
Awkward?
Awkward.
When you were younger, you ever just throw people around for fun?
People?
Well, for Liara, it would be tough to do that and get away with it since all the other kids also had biotics.
Of course not.
Oh, yeah.
As a kid? All the time.
All the time.
I mean, wouldn't you?
If I had biotics, I'd be tearing shit up.
Well, that was mortifying.
Tell me about it.
If it makes you feel better, Sam, Edie also saw Shepard get it on with Tali.
She also knows about the time we hooked up with Jack.
Orientation and interest in synthetics.
We can stop talking about this whenever you like.
Damn, Edie has Sam's number.
Poisoned myself with cheese trying to change the subject.
Tali, it would have been much easier and less life-threatening if you had just gotten up and left.
Between organics and synthetics.
Why in the hell does she have those?
Most of it is Jeff's.
No, you can't even... No! Oh, okay, sure. Send it my way.
Hey, Tali, don't kink shame.
I don't know how she's planning on enjoying it when she doesn't have a private bunk or workspace.
How many bedrooms does this place have?
I know she's not sitting on the bed after she just finished putting a hole in the toilet.
Your guests appear to be enjoying themselves, Commander. What shall I do now?
Well, all that's left now is to start the dance party.
Let's turn up the music and get some people dancing.
Very good, Commander. I have had little opportunity to use my bounce and spin functionality.
No one cares about your bounce and spin functionality, info drone.
I just noticed Glyph's festive appearance is just it with a bow tie.
Jeff,
Yes, Edie.
at social events like this, it is customary to dance with friends or loved ones. Would you dance with me?
It's gonna take a lot more than a polite request to make that happen, Edie.
Come on, Joker, dance with the lady.
His ankles are gonna snap.
Would make for a highly amusing extranet video.
Okay, that's cheating.
Damn, she's already resorting to blackmailing him.
So we won't dance with you, huh?
Hello, Shepard. You will not.
Well, I will.
This is awkward.
Okay, he's dragging it.
Seriously, though, don't go there.
I mean, are you gonna stop us, Joker?
You should dance with her.
Other people are dancing, Jeff.
Yes, they are. And I am sitting here enjoying my drink.
Joker, we didn't support you in your relationship with Edie just for you to pass up a little dance.
Joker.
We all know your bones won't break.
No.
Seriously?
Ugh. Okay. Fine.
Oh, neither one of them can dance.
So Joker I can understand, but what's going on with Edie? Did the elusive man not give the body dancing software to blend in?
They probably phoned that in like they did with the drunk setting.
I move like a greased one-legged Varan. Not a pretty picture.
The old heads have gotten back together. I wonder where Grunt went.
Shepard.
So here's where the party's at.
Goddamn right. Come to hang out with the popular kids, Shepard.
Oh yeah, you know it.
This definitely beats Zaid and Garrus trying to booby-trap the whole apartment.
What? Not as good as in your cycle, eh, Javik? Am I right?
Not even remotely.
Knew it.
Oh, maybe we can leg wrestle later.
You'd crush everyone besides Grunt.
To a perfect evening.
Sure, absolutely.
I'll look for you later then, maybe. I got a piss.
Hopefully he doesn't actually look for us.
This was nice, you know? Civilized. Don't get much of that.
For once, we're not being shot at.
Be annihilated by Reapers, and the galaxy is not decimated for thousands of years. Then we should do this again.
I think Javik is starting to like this cycle.
Hey, Edie, check this out. Oh, pancreas.
Are your organs brittle too?
Your central nervous system is well coordinated given your inebriation.
Was that supposed to be a pickup line?
The only dancing machine at this party. Am I right?
The Chris Griffin voice slipped out again.
Yes, Edie.
That was a very bad joke.
I love you too, Edie.
See, I knew making them dance would pan out.
They're over here vibing.
Bring out those moves more often, trainer.
You and I dancing at the same time? Too dangerous.
Finally, some people who have got some groove to them.
I really like Samara's dance. It's nice and slow.
Tally is over there throwing it in a circle.
I'm always amazed humans can dance with the way your legs bend.
The way our legs bend.
Tally, you and Garrus are the odd ones out here.
And the Asari. I'm surprised you don't tip over.
I don't tip over until I found company, dog legs. Till then, watch and learn.
If I'm being totally honest, the only ones here that can dance are Tally, Jack, and Samara.
I kind of see what Cortez is doing. Sam is just doing anything, though.
Why the f is Garrus laughing? He's doing the exact same dance.
Has he always been like this?
You learn to love it.
It's very enthusiastic.
You know what the problem is? It's Shepard's face. That blank stare is not doing us any favors.
And broadcast it for the Reapers. They'll either run away, melt down, or fall in love.
Good to see some things don't change.
Very funny, Jack. Don't fall off the table.
It's good to see you cut loose now and then.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you all for your loyalty and support.
Really? You have them all memorized?
67. Holmium.
Wait, 6'7"?
You gotta be f***ing kidding me. I can't escape that dumbass meme here either.
Parties almost never end with someone reciting the elements.
68. Erbium. Atomic weight 167 and change.
Nothing but nerds over here.
My turn. 69.
Nice.
In your dreams.
I know Jack was charging that up as soon as she heard 68.
I'll explain it later.
Make sure you keep that explanation in word form only.
Thulium, in case anyone cared. Taurians have trace amounts in our skin. Protects us from solar radiation.
Nerd.
And Garrus is the one who's the nerd, it seems.
Could not.
Looks like Miranda showed up to help the biotics pick on James.
I could float you off this balcony without breaking a sweat.
Oh, I know you could, but do you have the cojones to actually...
James, this isn't the inexperienced Asari Prothean expert from Mass Effect 1 Liara will send you.
And if she doesn't, Miranda would be more than happy to.
You got it, Vega.
Hell, even Jacob is pull.
Let's see you muscle your way out of that.
What's up?
Just demonstrating a little biotic supremacy.
You okay, James?
Yeah, this is trippy. I'm kind of buzzing all over.
Exactly. Nice, right? I can feel that way on a whim.
You could have fooled me, Taylor.
Relaxing.
Kinda. Among other things.
What does he mean by that?
Just use your imagination.
So gentle, Liara. Can I have a turn?
Caden is going to send James out the window.
Crew back when the night's over.
Okay, you've had your fun. Put me down now.
He's lucky Liara is so even-mannered.
Come on, let's dance.
Oh, look, more dancing.
Is James even dancing? It looks more like he's doing aerobics.
All right, it needs to be said, but what the hell is Liara doing?
She's moving like she doesn't know what to do with her arms.
I think we may have had a worse dancer than Shepard this entire time.
Jacob isn't doing much better with the laid-back two-step.
Wonderful party, Shepard. I'm pleasantly surprised.
At least Miranda has some moves.
Nice, isn't it? Glad you came.
Strange to see everyone in one place. Perfect, really.
Is someone over there drowning?
It's just Grunt, taking a good old drunk shower.
Grunt? You okay?
What? Yeah.
Grunt, my boy, I'm not going to say I'm disappointed in you, but I'm not happy with you right now either.
Excellent. Go back to sleep.
Hopefully his armor doesn't start filling up with water.
Yes, they do, Grunt. An astute observation.
It was broken when I got here.
You know, I am surprised he managed to get himself into the shower without breaking the door.
Oh, damn your lettuce.
Not a fan of vegetables, I guess.
I just realized our water bill is about to be stupid.
A bad dream about sharks, and I'm guessing the water isn't helping with that.
What's that, Grunt?
Give me more. Fish Dog Food Shack.
Fish Dog Food Shack is an establishment on Ilium that advertises Varen skewers and steaks.
He probably does need a snack. I'm sure he threw up somewhere by now.
Does Grunt have a crush on Liara?
He's got his father's taste.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if he did. They're both young relative to their species' lifespan.
Well, let's leave the guy alone. He'll sober up eventually.
And the pox with a brief question is finally answered.
No way is she doing an old school panty raid.
Oh, hey, Shep.
You're going through my drawers?
I'm pretty sure those are Anderson's drawers. We haven't had time to move our things here. Plus, we're still living out the Normandy.
Why would I want to do that? By the way, you have excellent taste in underwear.
Glad you could make it, Kasumi.
I'm glad she's enjoying herself.
I'm having a really good time.
By your very strange standards.
Yep.
And she goes right back to it even after we caught her.
Hey, everyone. Come over here for a minute.
I guess it's time to wrap the party up.
Let's get a photo to remember this. Arrange yourselves on the sofa.
An excellent suggestion, Shepard.
Great idea. I want a copy.
Make way. Make way.
Rex really wants
Thanks
to
for
be a
coming,
part of
everyone.
this.
Here's to us. Ready, Glyph?
Of course. If you could all please direct your attention this way.
Okay. Everyone say Normandy.
Normandy.
Wait, Joker, you're looking the wrong way.
Well, so much for that.
Female Shepard can potentially wake up with James if you flirt with him. Or Javik if you don't have anyone at all and talk to him.
Hila. I'm going to be so sick.
Well, this is the expected outcome.
I'll let you know. Ugh. Who put my suit back on? The buckles are all askew.
It was probably us.
And when did I get an Omni tattoo?
And Jack is probably responsible for that.
Let's see if anyone else is up.
We've got some messages left for us by Morden.
Oh yeah, I hope he sings.
How the hell did they get this in here overnight?
I guess they waited for everyone to be passed out drunk and walked in.
Samara is the sober one, so she might have taken the data pad for us.
What is this?
Sounds like a song about the process of cell division.
Man, kids must have loved to have Morden as their teacher.
I don't know, Malin's crash out says otherwise.
I hope he has that thing on a leash.
So Varen get cooked by some bleach?
Rip Perry the Pyjack.
Suggest going limp. Struggling counterproductive. Sedative should stop it. Or not.
Okay, never mind then.
That's a core memory for the kids in this class.
Testing hypotheses, making observations. Next hypothesis? Attempt neural shock. Ah, neural shock clearly effective. Hurry the Pyjack, also clearly made of flammable material. Any questions?
I think this is why Morden decided to open a clinic on Omega instead of going back to teaching.
They all are aliphatic, so you will not see a ring. The lone human amino acid with one is proline. From protein we are formed.
This guy can make a song out of anything.
You'll find serine and threonine. For sulfur, look to cysteine or to methionine. For bases, you have arginine, lysine, and histidine. From protein, we are formed. Now the aromatics!
I figure music is a passion for Morden, while the whole science and medicine thing is just something he took on to pay the bills.
As we've seen. Or I might see asparagine and also glutamine. From protein, we are formed.
He's not bad, I'll give him that.
Omega. Sky was color of VidCam tuned to a dead Forja. Business so bad that if Volus would have sold my suit.
What in the LA Noir is this narration?
Deepasari blue as it came through my door. Likely Elcor father. High gravity adapted in all right places.
Damn, Morden is a beautiful blue beauty appreciator too.
Said she'd be grateful for all eternity.
Is this actually a true event? Or is Morden also a writer?
I choose to believe this is based on a true story with some embellishments for entertainment purposes.
Krogan got me in stranglehold. Used incineration attack. Got lucky. Said this was an easy job, he gasped. Guess we've both been burned.
Let's not gloss over Morden beating a Krogan solo.
That STG training isn't for nothing.
That's my man.
Woke up looking at barrel of pearl-handled Carnifex. My M98 in another room. Another Black Widow standing over me.
So Morden used to carry the Widow rifle.
She said. Her mistake. Didn't know I'd been in STG. Learned tricks dirty enough to clog a Quarian's soup filter. Your barrier's very similar to your morals, I said, and threw my biotic grenade.
I guess if he'd been a squad mate, he'd have had biotic grenades.
Could be a reference to him originally being planned to be a biotic.
Lucky not to be an afterlife myself. Hadn't been paid, but considered self-fortunate. Had broken Omega's one rule, in more ways than one.
The implication here being that the Asari in question was Arya and Morden laid down with her.
Damn, didn't know Morden had play like that.
Arya did say she liked Morden. I guess she was serious.
Rest in peace, Morden.
Maybe next time. Until then, we'll stick to patter songs.
Is it time to rule the galaxy now?
Javik does not look good.
At least he didn't fall into the hot tub.
I had a dream. 50,000 years had passed.
Oh, I've got some bad news for you, buddy.
I was alone. Primitives had evolved. They rule the galaxy. Solarians, Turians, the Asari.
Don't forget the humans. We're top dogs now, too.
There was one. Liara. She had those eyes and that voice.
I think Javik likes Liara.
Blue.
Why was he so confused about her being blue?
Maybe Asari weren't blue back in his cycle.
I smelled primitives.
Poor guy woke up to reality.
It was no dream.
Was someone making tea?
And now we check on the aftermath of the party.
Did we leave the food out all night?
I don't think anyone was too keen on finishing it after Tali damn near poisoned herself.
So quiet now.
Did we, break anything last night?
Surprisingly, you didn't.
Suppose you need anything around here. Calibrated.
Bruh.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I should just stop saying that word. But only if Liara stops saying, by the goddess.
That wasn't a bad impression.
I don't think Liara even says that all the time.
Shepard, good morning.
Looks like Samara found herself a nice little
I
corner.
want to thank you for inviting me here. It was good to see everyone again.
I'm surprised there isn't water all over the place after Grunt had the shower running all night.
Tali doesn't look too good over there.
Yeah, I don't think the events of last night were totally worth it.
The Omni tattoo she doesn't remember made that clear.
I'm going to die.
Well, that's not a good sign.
I I didn't know you could go through that many toxin filters in one night.
Well, you did poison yourself with cheese last night, too. That probably didn't help.
I remember something about a tattoo.
In one of the other variations of the party, we'll learn that Jack is responsible for this.
Great party, but... yeah.
Well, lesson learned for Grunt and Tally.
I'll just be here. Right here. Forever.
Shepard, I was just going to lift some weights. Want to join?
Meanwhile, we have these two completely unaffected by the previous night's events.
I guess biotics have the advantage when it comes to drinking, it seems.
1086. 1087.
Boy, you have not done over 1,000 sit-ups. Who are you trying to impress?
You look like shit.
Good morning to you too, Jack.
You know the best part of an overcharged biotic amp? No hangovers.
Well, that's not fair at all.
Even normal biotics get hangovers, but I can drink until I puke and still wake up just peachy.
Ah, yes, the true benefit of her experience at the Telton
You guys
facility.
even kept up with me there for a while.
I think I broke my head on something last night.
Well, you did headbutt Rex, and his head plate is solid, unlike yours.
Good as new.
At least Grunt cleaned up after himself.
We raised that boy right.
Morning, Shepard. Had a lovely time last night. I see everyone survived the festivities, more or less.
Well, we might want to call Dr. Chakwas, or even Dr. Michelle down here to have a look at Tali.
Okay, who wants eggs? Liara, eggs? Trainer. Esteban, eggs?
Just eggs?
Joe,
Nothing else?
Where is that guy? Caden, here's some eggs to go with that coffee. Rex, buddy, eggs? Tally?
No, do not give Tali any eggs. She already f***ed around eating
Jeff,
cheese that wasn't
hey,
for dextrose.
You gotta try my eggs. Anyone else? Miranda? Shepard? Eggs?
Now that was a great time.
Glad you enjoyed yourself.
There's coffee. Who wants coffee? I want coffee. More coffee? Am I being too loud?
Next time we restrict Caden to decaf.
Some neighbors came by last night to complain about the noise. I put their bodies in the building incinerator.
What?
That was a joke.
Okay, Edie, please follow up with, that was a joke immediately.
That would ruin the comedic timing of the joke.
I fear that one day it won't just be a joke.
Morning, Shepard. Hope you slept well.
Steve seems to have weathered things well.
I thought all those tequila shots with James would have prepared me for last night. What a night. Wish it never ended.
You and me both, buddy.
Thanks, Shepard.
Shepard, good to see you up.
We saw you strike out with Samara last night.
It happens to the best of us.
I go like a buzzsaw since I got my nose broke. By the way, you're almost out of bacon. Our bacon, anyway. There's still some of that dextrose shit in the freezer.
Okay, good. There is food for Tali here.
Strips. Figured it was fair payback for all the times you saved mine, right?
Been a while since I hit the hard stuff.
I guess that means we had some wrinkle in here.
No wonder Grunt and Tali got so fucked up. They're the only ones who can drink it.
Next morning.
Hey, Commander.
Joker doesn't look too good.
I know that cold countertop must feel like heaven.
Throw up. Feeling pretty good about that. Oh, if everyone could just not talk so loudly, that would be great.
Glyph, turn the stereo on. Play Darude Sandstorm 112% volume.
Or walk too loud. You know, just think quiet thoughts.
Joker, you're the only one speaking, pal.
Still fun, though.
So, last night, I didn't do anything, did I?
You said some pretty embarrassing stuff. Don't know if you did anything, though.
Sights. No hits yet, so maybe I just imagined that last part.
Well, Edie can probably tell you if you did or not.
Sure, someone was recording us, though.
It was probably Kasumi.
Oh, I should probably talk to Edie. Or alternatively, I should never talk to Edie ever again.
Sam, I think the conversation last night made it clear Edie isn't easily made uncomfortable.
Served.
Morning, Chef. You went all out with the breakfast supply.
Kasumi finally isn't running around cloaked.
I didn't know you could get real milk on the Citadel. I had some. Thought it was soy.
Yeah, we noticed that.
I'm not really lactose intolerant. I just don't put up with lactose's stupid drama.
That sounds like lactose
In
intolerance.
case I don't see you again. Thanks.
It's nice you enjoyed yourself best you could.
I should go. Stupid dairy product.
Damn, she still needs to unload.
Oh, look, everyone is facing in the right direction here.
Someone must have fixed the picture.
Well, that's all for checking on the party guest. We've got one last stop to make.
Duty calls, huh? Even with a hangover?
We've tanked worse than a hangover.
Unless the Reapers are on shore leave too?
If only that could be the case.
I'm guessing they're not. Round everyone up, pass out the aspirin, and have them report to the Normandy.
You got it.
You'll see a lot of people say this is what they consider to be the end of Mass Effect 3, since the Citadel DLC was the last bit of content to come out for the game. Which means this cutscene is the last thing they remember.
It does have a kind of somber feel to it.
Damn, I might start crying.
I guess shore leave's over.
At least we threw one hell of a party.
Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, much like this playthrough.
I might have lost, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a good time.
No matter what happens, you'll find a way to do it right. For all of us.
I hope we did what was right too, all things considered.
We did our best, and that's what counts.
Ship. I never would have guessed. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. We've had a good ride.
It was a pretty great run.
The best.
Well, boys, we finally did it. We beat the whole damn trilogy.
Not gonna lie, that took a lot longer than I thought.
You know, despite all the disagreements and drama, it really wasn't too bad.
Joe, you were the source of that in its entirety.
Haha, yeah, I was.
So what do you think we should do now?
You guys want to play it again?
You know what, man? Yeah, I do want to play it again.
Hell, you know I'm always down.
All right, this time we're romancing Ashley.
Liara.
Oh no.
Joe, you already screwed me once.
I think we should romance Liara so we can carry the same romance through all 3 games. I'm pretty sure I said this last time.
You literally owe me an Ashley romance.
That was last game. This is a new game. New deals need to be made.
Oh my God, bro, you are such a fucking rat.
You all stay safe out there, drink plenty of water, get some sleep, and we'll see you when we see you. Hey guys, I think we should just skip romancing someone in Mass Effect 1 and go for Miranda this time.
Shut the fuck up, Obama. Joe, we're romancing Ashley.
I'm just gonna blow her up again.
I'll blow you up if you do that. Don't forget, I'm the one with the big red button now.
Well, I guess the cycle continues.